Welcome, everyone. My name is Ryan, and we are back with more Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. There it is. Hello, Andy's here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, Mr. Andy. Hello, and welcome, everybody. If you're watching me after I've gone live, make sure you subscribe on YouTube or follow me on Twitch so you get notified when I do go live. But looks like, yep, chat is on. Mini Mongoose, welcome. Haven't caught up yet, so you're seeing the future. Well, Mini Mongoose, there she is in chat, and of course she is also the namesake of our character for this run. Mini Mongoose, who is a mutant. She has already gotten one mutation since we've started, but it was just the weak stomach, so nothing crazy. But she does have a mutagen gland for feline, so we're hoping to see her. Hello, Yamil. How you doing, my friend? Alexi, hello, buddy. I can't read Cyrillic, but I do welcome you to the stream, my friend. Have you done an Andy run? I don't think so, buddy. Maybe you could be our next character for sure. Yeah, I haven't done an Andy run. I know I did one in Legionary's Life. I remember making a character for you in Legionary. I don't know if you ever watched that series, but we'll do an Andy run next for sure. But you know what I'm going to be planning on playing after this run. A little Project Zomboid, but no, I think we're going to be doing both next week. But either way, thanks for coming by, everybody. That's right, you heard. I've been playing with, watching one of my Patreons, good old Andy here, play some Project Zomboid in anticipation of me actually starting to stream that game eventually. Hey, Captain Sinfully Unique, what's up, buddy? Welcome. So, to get back to the current setup we've got going on right now, we're on day 8 of the run, so we're not super far into it, but we can see that she's doing so far pretty good. In fact, we do have a legendary martial art. In fact, we know a martial art called Diamond Mine, which is really potent. So far, it's been pretty powerful, and we can look through the details real quick. You can see some of the techniques we're not quite qualified to, undertake, but we do have a nice big selection of weapons, including our pipe spear you can see down here. So this martial art is perfect for our wonderful Mini Mongoose, who, yeah, so far, I mean, just listen, ignore the fact that I gave her, 3-day stubble and, yeah, a few other traits here. It doesn't matter, because in the end, she's going to be a cat. She is going to become a cat person, but... Oh, it's greetings in Russian. Well, greetings to you, my friend. Hello. That's my first Russian word I've ever learned, but I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yep, just getting started today, but this is, I think, our 3rd stream with this character. Ugly, but no cat is ugly, that's true. Even those hairless cats, they still have the essential catness about them. So they are pretty cute. 3-day stubble. Listen, she is turning into a cat. What are you going to do? So... either way, we are on the outskirts of this big city here of Jefferson. Now, I have a vehicle. It's back here parked in the field. We've been to the refugee center, but we need to do more trading with them. So the goal is to take this golem and use it to help us clear some of the houses of zombies and stuff. And we're just going to be looting and then taking them right over to the refugee center and trading, and then repeat. At least until I feel like we've got enough stuff. And once that's done, once we do feel confident enough to set out, the long-term goal is to get up here to the Forge of Wonders, which is going to be quite a drive, but like I said, we're going to get prepared for it right now. So, hey, Hanny's here. What's up, buddy? Just quickly watching our president, aka Cupcake, talking lots of poo-poo. Okay, well, thanks for dropping in, buddy. Hopefully we'll see you in a little while. But, yeah, so like I mentioned, we've got a stone golem just ahead of us. Now, this thing is pretty intimidating, but the good thing about this is it's very slow. So, yeah, just some whiskers. I didn't think about that, but that's what the 3-day stubble is. It's just whiskers peeking out here. Gamil, I believe you're thinking of the iron golems. Yeah. In my experience, the stone golems don't have the special attacks, but you will see special attacks from the iron golems. Like I've seen one with a rocket punch. I also saw an iron golem once that had like acid breath. It had like an iron. Oh, iron is gas. Okay. Well, we'll have to pay attention. Maybe. Oh, it does say its fists look similar to rockets. No, no, you're totally correct. I was mistaken, buddy. Good call. Yeah, if we look at it here, it says its fists look similar to rockets, bro. Good call. Good call. Iron is gas. Yeah. Okay, so in other words, this is a dangerous, dangerous creature. If we got into a fight with this one on one, it would kill us easily. But it's also hostile to the zombies, which are spread around. So I'm going to very carefully try to just help it, use it, like I mentioned, to clear some of these houses. So let's get back into it. Yeah, it's very dangerous, you're right. But I do want to take advantage of it. Now, we don't have perfect speed. In fact, let's see what that's about. Oh, it's because we're on some painkillers right now. So I did take some codeine because we're slightly injured, which is going to hamper our speed a bit, but we're still faster than this thing. So I wouldn't mind taking a look at this craft shop, but also I mentioned at the end of last stream that there could potentially be an NPC at this cemetery. I don't know. We can't tell until we've gotten near it. So let's get near it. One time I took a cat in CDDA, and the next day I had 4 cats. We have a cat, by the way. It's back in my car. It's currently parked in the Breaking Wind, which is my vehicle. Let's see. Okay. Let it get a little bit closer to me so we don't lose it. But we're also just getting a good look at the edge of the city here. Seems pretty quiet. Sometimes these cities can just be crawling with zombies at the edge, but this one might be... Okay, we've got a fat zombie coming into view. It's hanging out in this house over here. Not sure what that beep was right there. Alright, let's see what the old stone golem does to our friend here. Yeah, watching the bottom right corner, that stone golem just tears right through the zombie. You gotta love it. So, what we need to do is find a good group of zombies, like a whole horde of them, and just release this stone golem into the horde so that we can go ahead and loot a couple of these houses that we've passed by. Do I remember the name? Yeah, it's Buttons. Buttons is the name. Tachyon. What's up, Tachyon420? Let's see. As far as I know, golems can't go through windows, so it's quite safe to kite them inside the window frame. That's smart, too. I didn't consider that, but yeah, we'll try that. I'd like him to just be out here doing some dirty work for us, though, while we loot, Just put him to good use. But hello, General9. Welcome, welcome. They are too big, Emil says. Well, that's good to know. All right, let's see. I am trying to get a little bit closer to this cemetery. I just want to see if maybe there's an NPC here. If not, we'll just continue to loot, like I said. But thanks for coming by the stream, folks. General9, it's good to see you again, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Glad you could make it. And thanks to everybody for showing up. Just getting started here today. We got a few zombies. I don't think there's an NPC here because we would see it. I'm also pretty sure that it's not a cemetery. It's like a mausoleum or something that the NPC is typically stationed at. But let's pull this. Oh, yeah. We've got a big group. Not that. Yeah, we got a big group down here. See this? There's a whole horde of them over here. So I'm going to kind of run like this, hoping that this golem aggro's on the zombies here. It looks like we've got a couple of ferals coming at us right now. So let's go ahead and we're going to sprint to the west. The golem is still on me, but yeah, there we go. So if I get enough distance, he'll de-aggro from me, and now he is aggroed on this feral, plus all those other zombies should be coming in too. So, hey, Brian Maiden, how's it going? VV's here. What's up, VV and Brian? How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream, friends. Yep, getting started with some more Cataclysm. Of course, we're with our character once again, Mini Mongoose. And anybody who's curious about the world mods, we'll take a quick look here. Magicalism, Mind Over Matter, and No Hope, plus mythical martial arts, as I mentioned, bombastic, tameable, and of course, extra mutated scenarios. Because, of course, our character is a mutant. She's still just burgeoning one here, but the much warmer weather, that's true. I think most of the snow here in my area has melted away too. So, in other words, all right, let's leave the golem to do the dirty business. Like I said, there's a zombie coming in from the north, and we're just going to backtrack now and check out some of these buildings. So, there's still some zombies. We might have to deal with some, but I'm going to try to avoid it. Let me just look at what's in here. Oh, you know what I'm noticing? There's some sort of gaseous something going on. Yeah, there's a hazy cloud in this house here. That might not be great. Dawning. Hello, Dawning Arc. You have a headache today. Didn't drink enough water. Oh, no. Make sure you do. Try to remember. But welcome to the stream either way. Thanks for dropping in. So, this is actually not completely trashed, but the trash can itself is not in good shape. So, these trash cans are super helpful when you're in a city like this. You can just drag it from house to house, fill up the loot with it, and then just bring your car over and just like unload all the loot. But I don't think we can use that one. So, let's see if we can duck into this house here without being spotted. Yeah, I really do not like this gaseous cloud here. I don't know about that headgear. Oh, yeah, we got a zombie there to the south, the bloated one. He's trapped in that room, though, so he might not get to us before I can clear this house. Let me just look here. F3. I'm trying to use the F3 button more. Well, that's what I have it bound to, which is basically looting everything in the surrounding squares. Shopping carts are useful too. Yeah, the shopping carts are great for that as well. Once tried a winter run, it was pretty rough. Yeah, because when you start in winter, like, even if you start your scenario in winter, you're still going to have like all those zombies mutated and stuff. Yeah, so it's going to be real difficult. Yeah, no, we're not trying to burn everything necessarily, VV. Just trying to get a bunch of loot so we can trade with the refugee center a bit more before we set off. Because the long-term goal, or maybe medium-term goal, I should say, is to get up here to the Forge of Wonders, which is going to be a long trip. But before we head out, since it's so far away, I want to make sure that we have everything we need from the refugee center. Basically, just more welding stuff is what we're going for. But let's go. I'll grind some wayward milestones while the calming voice of HD, only one skill left. Well, good luck, Tachyon. Thanks for coming into and hanging out. Rod's here. What's up, buddy? Hello, Big Rod. Welcome, my friend. Yep, you're only a little bit late. No worries. Less than 15 minutes. Hello, EI Mitten. Hello, my friend. Welcome. Yeah, that's actually not a bridge. I'm glad you pointed that out. That looks like a bridge because that's the way that the game like told me to go, but there's no bridge here. And it's really strange, EI, that you mention it, because I noticed this too when I first looked at it. It's odd that it told me to go this way. There must be no other way to get to the forge. Some odd world generation or something, but if there is a bridge there, it's not showing it, and it is the longest one I've ever seen. But don't forget, in yesterday's stream, we spent like the first half just making our car seaworthy. So the car that we have can go right over that lake, whether there's a bridge there or not. We don't even have to worry about it. But let's continue to look. Oh, there's a basement here. Nice. Basements in these houses can oftentimes have some pretty decent stuff. Now, that's interesting. Okay. We've got some interesting stuff, no doubt about it. We got zombies too, though. This is a zombie medic. I'm real curious about what might be down here. Well, let's close the door for now. We'll come up, turn off, whoops. Let's turn off that flashlight. Hey, Victor, what's up, buddy? I'm doing well, thank you. Haven't been able to watch the live streams because of work. I understand that. Everything's fine. Trying to apply for my master's program. Good luck, Victor. Wow, wow, wow. That's impressive, buddy. If I may ask, what are you studying? What are you going for? I appreciate you dropping in and saying hello too, my friend, even if you can only be with us briefly. But it's great to be with everybody today. Let's see. Yeah, thanks for joining me, folks. All right, what do we got here? Acetaminophen. Well, I don't need the crappy bandages. All right. Gonna lurk while you make some tea for the sick kiddo? Well, I hope they get better, Andy. For sure, buddy. I've been drinking a little bit more tea myself recently. Oh, this is a good find right here. I don't know about the antacid tablets, but I will eat some of those multivitamins right away. Does my version have dust? Yes, it does. Yeah, it does. It's a major issue for me because it turns my undead people tile set unusable. Instead of being well dusty, it turns into black squares. You must be playing with a different version of the tile set because when I have dust, this is what it looks like right here. See that whitish square? You can see it says dust over on the right-hand side there. Hey, thanks for subbing again, Victor. Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you, my friend. That's been 5 months. Wow, wow, wow. That's awesome. Smart selective collection applied to urban solid waste management. Wow. Technological innovation is a strategy for environmental sustainability. That's impressive, Victor. It's a mouthful, but good for you, buddy. Sounds like you're helping to save our planet. I, for one, don't believe in the idea that humans will escape Earth, and so we should just use up the Earth as much as we can, and chew it up and spit it out, and we'll just move to Mars or Jupiter, one of the moons of Jupiter. I think we should sustain and maintain this planet as best we can. You know what I'm saying? But so I appreciate you very much, Victor. Yeah, maybe one day we can become an interplanetary species and even an extrasolar species, but I don't think that we should be banking on that kind of thing, to save us. That should just be a long-term goal, not some sort of crazy, outlandish insurance policy. It's difficult, but we're trying. Good luck, my friend. For all of us, I hope you succeed. Yeah, we got Minnie Mongoose in chat here. She's been a little bit quiet. Are there 2 tarps of Denarius? I'm not sure, buddy. I don't think there are. I've not encountered 2 of them, but... Alright, we might be doing something stupid, but I do kind of want to look at what's down here. I've got my backpack on, but... Alright, so get ready. If it's too loud, let me know. Let's see here. There's only 2 of them. And I should be able to use the stairs. Okay. I think we're going to be fine. Okay. Yeah. Oh, nope. Don't you go anywhere. They'll definitely hit you if you stand on the stair tile. Okay, I think we got her. Yeah, she's dead. Yeah, that one hit me a little bit in the torso, but right now we're feeling pretty good from some codeine that I took earlier, so my character's not in too much pain. A scalpel +1? What? This is a magical scalpel. This is an enchanted scalpel, people. I've never seen this before. Scalpel. I've seen +1 weapons, obviously. Look at the artwork for it. I freaking love the artwork. No, this is amazing find. I mean, it's not really a weapon, but this will help us with like butchering and dissecting stuff. That's crazy. All right, interesting. I love it. I cannot find a single unlocked smartphone, bro. It's been the hardest. An enchanted scalpel. It's crazy. Sound effects are great. Even offensive fencing is a unoffensive, sorry. Thank you, Rod, the poet, as always. Let's see. Time to dissect everything. No kidding. Let's see. Minnie has... Oh, I'm sorry. Minnie has cramps. It's distracting. I can understand. Well, I can't truly understand, but I grew up with two sisters, and I know that's debilitating. So we had some sort of laboratory going on down here. They got hydrochloric acid, a pencil for writing down science. Okay, let's just check all things. I see, yeah, there's some sound going on just to the north of us, so we're not done yet. We ain't done fine. Look at that, some solder. That's good. What's this book? Crafting for Beginners. Take the jar. Duct tape. I keep forgetting to use this. Curved needle. Alright, so lurk mode engaged. Alright, Don. Have a good lunch, my friend. Alright, let's see what's in these rooms. Got a little bit more solder. Oh, that's welding wire. That was a good find right there. That's actually why we're here looting. It's to go buy more welding wire. Alright, let's see. What's in here? Ooh, it's a zomboid. Alright, come up to the stairs with me, little zombie. And he dies. Alright. Yeah, this martial art is coming in handy quite. Oh, this dude had an SKS rifle on him. Developed by the Soviets, rifle was quickly replaced by full AK. However, due to its superb accuracy, low recoil, and the deployable integrated bayonet, this gun maintains its popularity. Well, I just fell in love with it. Let's go ahead and grab it. We'll put the spear away. Yeah, that dude was a regular soldier zombie right there. Had MREs on him and stuff. Good find. I'm telling you, this basement was the way to go. What's up, Window Flattest? There's a one of those mutated bloated zombies up there. He's trapped in a room though, but he's exuding a bunch of green smoke everywhere. I was a little nervous about it too when we first stopped in this house, but we checked it out. It's relatively safe for now. But thanks for coming by the stream, buddy. Alright, what are we doing here? Grab those. Yeah, this basement was pretty nice. Mini Mongoose likes the basement. Ooh, look, V8. Let's see, what is Minnie saying? Heating pad borrowed from my mom. There you go. There you go. Rod's being helpful. Helpful guy, that Rod. Yeah, there's a, whatever that is, a bloated zombie in there. But he's trapped and very stupid. Alright, so now here, just for anybody, let's recap. We're just outside the refugee center. We've released a stone golem into the city here, so we're kind of backtracking and just following in the wake of our stone golem, who kind of cleared out a few houses. And my goal is to get enough tradable materials so we can just stock up on some welding stuff. But we're going to head out after that and go to the forge, but it's going to be quite a drive, so I don't want to leave this area near the refugee center until we've gotten a decent amount of loot. But yeah, it'll just give me some sort of poison. It's not fatal, the gas, but it will reduce my combat effectiveness. If I start choking on that, I can start vomiting and stuff. So it's just, yeah, it's really like a really stinky fart cloud. Exactly. But, you know, even stinky fart clouds can cause you to fail when you're in a fight with a zombie. So hello from the Ukraine. Found you by Vintage Story Shorts. Really like my voice. Thank you. Make me feel like you really enjoy from good games. Thank you for the vibe videos. Well, you're welcome, my friend. Animal1825. Appreciate you stopping by and welcome. I'm glad you enjoy the shorts and my voice. Thank you. That's great. Yep, I'll actually be streaming some Vintage Story tomorrow live and on Saturday as well. So if anybody can tune in, it'll be at the same time here. And oh, if you're interested, check the pinned comment in YouTube and Twitch chat. That'll take you to my live streaming schedule, which I do keep up to date every week. So hopefully I'll be able to hang out with you guys more often every week. All right, so we got a book there. See these brochures? These are actually really great for trading because they weigh next to nothing, but you'll get like $7 out of them. So it's one of the greatest things about this game. It's just the focus on loot. I love it. Descriptive. Let's see. What did Dawn say? Not fatal, just comorbid? I'm not sure what that word means. Let's see here. I think I'm going to grab the novels too. You'll try on Saturday? Awesome. Yeah, I was kind of up in the air whether I should stream the new 1.22 update again, like the early unstable branch version, but I think we're going to do the old wilderness survival world. It's not really that old necessarily, but just the one we were kind of working on before the 1.22 drop. But we will be going back to new 1.22 content once we get some. That's right. Drop a like, follow on Twitch. You know it, buddy. Appreciate ya. All right, so let's see what else we got. Oh, we got a zombie and a feral dwarf. Uh-oh. A feral dwarf has seen me. We don't have any kind of tear gas. Now, I do have some grenades, some Molotov cocktails. Oh, and I'm carrying this rifle, too. You know what? I think we need to get back to the truck real quick. Oh, shoot. I don't love that this feral's on me. I think the feral actually aggroed on something else because he's gone now. All right, yeah, let's retreat back to the truck real quick. Everybody can say hi to the kitty. We have a cat, mini mongoose, just like the real mini mongoose, put into a situation with the apocalypse all around her, you know, monsters knocking at her door. She prioritizes the kitty cats 100%. There it is. You can see he's got little green eyes. His name is Button. There he is, little calico. He's tied up in the back seat so he can't go anywhere. He's got the little heart here indicating that we have fully tamed this guy. So he'll do as we choose. Yeah, he's a calico. Swap positions with your calico cat named Button. We can actually play with them. Spend a few minutes to play with your calico cat named Button. Yes, please. And that boosts our spirits too. If we look at our morale now, we have a positive value here for spending time with our pet. Yeah, my old cat was a calico, so I like calicos too quite a bit. I still think you should have named it Mini Me. Maybe the next cat we get, we will. I do have some dog food in here too. We can also tame a dog, which wouldn't be bad. I don't know how you feel about dogs, Mini Mongoose, but we can also get some more cat food at some point too, I'm sure. So let's drop off all our extraneous stuff. Unfortunately, that ammo I just picked up doesn't work with my current gun, but me just looking to see if there's anything I want to keep on me. All right, we'll drop that. Let's activate some of these maps real quick because I do plan on trading these, but I feel like I should probably know what they signal before I trade them away. Okay. Boom. So that'll open up certain points of interest on our map. Yeah, look at this. Gun stores galore. Look at that. Now we know the location of every gun store in town. And there's quite a few of them. This is the United States, people. All right, let's see. I've always wanted a tortoiseshell kitty since, Torty. Yeah, since one was a shelter. Really, really lovely to me when I was a kid, but I couldn't get it. What? Wool allergy? Yeah, we started with wool allergy, Vivi. The only trait that we've acquired from mutation so far is weak stomach, positive and negative. You do like dogs. They're just really hard to take care of. Someone who likes to stay in the house. Oh, I understand. Yeah, for sure. You got to walk your dog. Big or small, dog's got to be walked. All right, so we've alleviated some of our load. We still definitely need to continue looting, though, so let's return to the city. Go ahead and grab the spear. Move back to our previous location. All right, let's go. Going in once again, people. Now, wait, I forgot to gray out the house that I had searched. I think it was this one that had the bloated zombie in it. She's an inside cat. Cannot seem to find a maintained undead people's tile set. What a pain in the butt. Yeah, it's been discontinued currently. I don't know if that's a permanent thing, but the official version is no longer on GitHub at the moment. You're right, it is a little bit frustrating because it's my favorite one too. Oh, you've had both kinds of torticalicos. That's awesome. All right, so that's snot gobblers right there. I wonder what happened to that feral. Huh. I don't know. Go in the window. I'm gonna force this guy to crawl through this window here. Come on, buddy. Oh, shit. I just set off an alarm. Whoopsie. Hopefully that doesn't bring every zombie in the place. Wait, did we just get... Oh, no way. We just found a magic book, people, for Storm Shaper. So there's different magical schools in the game. And Storm Shaper is one of the best for offensive. This is one of the best offensive schools right here. It's only got 2 spells in it, but wind running is a really good spell, actually. That can help us boost our speed and stuff. So that's actually a huge find for just literally stepping into the building. First thing we look at, magic book. Huge, huge, huge. Yeah, currently we only know 1 spell, and it's just a classless spell, so it's not super effective. But let's see if we can find anything else worthwhile in here before the whole zombie horde comes down on us, thanks to that stupid alarm. Let's see. Yeah, there's also psychic powers, thanks to some of the mods that I've got installed, but I usually focus more on the magic than the psychic stuff. It's just a little bit easier to acquire magic stuff than it is psychic powers. Alright, so far, so good. I don't see any zombies coming in at me. Let's turn on safe mode. Oh, never mind. We got 2 feral goblins, but they're across the street. Where's that zombie dog at? Okay. So we got goblins and stuff outside, but we just got to be careful, I think. Don't want to let them see us. Wait a second. Okay, there's a boomer right there, and it's almost dead. That right there is almost certainly going to draw in those ferals. Let me grab that lye and the duct tape. I think what I'll do is just close this door on that. Let's just see if we can real quick check the rest of this house. I don't think there's much else. There's an upstairs, darn it. Yeah, let's go upstairs real quick. I don't want to spend too much time in this place because I have a feeling we've just become a target of every zombie in the neighborhood, but I just want to look through. We got a backpack here. Yep, close the door. Yep. You can be a Philomancer, summoning every kind of size cat. We could be like a druid and probably have better luck with animals, including cats and stuff. You can have up to 4 spell schools at once. You can learn them, but each time you learn one, it locks out like the opposing spell school. So I think it's like, I don't remember what Storm Shaper is, but once we learn it, it'll tell us. It'll give us a warning and be like, are you sure you want to learn this? Because it'll lock you out of this other school. But I like the way that the magic is set up in this game. It's not necessarily your standard like D&D magical system, but that's okay. That's a good thing. You know, a little bit of variety, essentially. I'm not seeing too much up here. I don't want to spend time breaking these doors down, but I do kind of want that. Heartburn. I see sleeping pills and acetaminophen. If there was some codeine or oxycodones over there, I'd be all over that, but let's see here. Biomancer's Druid. Okay. Storm Shaper, I think, is Calvinist. There you go. There you go. Got more zombies. Okay, that door's closed too. I think those are outside. That noise is coming from below us outside. Might have a little bit of trouble getting out of this place. Ooh, inhaler. It's only got 1 charge. You know what, though? I think that it'll still trade for its full amount, even though it only has 1 out of 100. I'm going to grab it, though, because that's a couple dollars right there, if it is. Oh, wow, look at this. Horseradish. Let's go. Clouded leopard summoning in Storm Shaper? Unfortunately not. Now I think all the animal summons are restricted to the druid class, pretty much. I might be mistaken, but now they, I guess. Ooh, here we go. These scrolls are really good for trading. A cheap wine, probably trade that away too. This brochure, good, good. Oh, there's a grabber zombie. Okay, we gotta get out of here. Yeah, let's go. Wait, what is this? Turtleneck. Let's go, let's go. Scrolls, cheap wine. Grab it, grab it. This place is loaded with magical scrolls and booze. What's up with that, you know? Whoever lived here last was like a drunken sorcerer. And I like it. I kind of like that style. All right, let's get the hell out of here. We're going to mark this house so that I know I've looted it. We've got a Screecher zombie. Where's that at exactly? To the south. Get away from me, Screecher. We'll pull him over here. Cars to the south. Screecher zombies don't do much good when there aren't other zombies around to, you know, notify. So come at me, guy. Let's do it. Let's dance. You want to see a little bit of my diamond mind? Uh-oh. Sorry. Not today. Squish him. Oh, there's a tough zombie. Where'd you come from? I guess the Screecher had friends after all. Holy shit. All right, we gotta watch our torso. Okay, he died. I was a little bit dazed. We gotta watch that here. Alright, so we're fairly injured now. It's only 9 in the morning, but let me turn on safe mode. We're in moderate pain despite the fact that we're high on codeine right now, so we might want to chill out for a couple hours, maybe read one of these spell books that we just picked up. Sit here with our little kitty cat and just hang out. Now, unfortunately, the car is not 100% secure. There is a hole here, so stuff could creep in with us, but I think we're fairly safe. You know what, on second thought, let's just drive to the refugee center. We'll be completely safe if we go there. And it's right up the road. Let's go, people. Stop. All right. Beautiful. Turn it a little bit. Okay, so I guess I could pull out some more stuff and maybe let's just see if we can trade real quick. Yes, Minnie, there is a way to fix the hole. I just need to get some more, like, I need to find a vehicle to strip. If I, like, pull the windshield off of another vehicle, we could replace that. Or even better, it might be better to just put a hatch there. It sounds weird, but someone, I can't remember who it was, told me a little trick. If you put, like, a hatch, which this is a hatch, it's like the trunk, essentially you can see over it, but then nothing can get in or out unless you open the hatch. So actually hatches are preferable to glass. But either way, the answer, short answer, yes. Long answer, well, you just heard it. I just gave it to you. Pet Sabertooth. Now, I don't have the... Do I? No, I don't have the, what's it called? The dinos or the Sabertooth mod installed currently. I found that it was a little too challenging on this run. I think for an In a Woods run, it's pretty perfect, but for this run, it's a little bit much. All right, so we're going to do some quick trading here. Okay, so we're trading away any booze. Actually, you know what? On second thought, hold on. Hey, I gotta turn my flashlight off. Drop all of it. Activate, turn off flashlight. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Now, we're going to be sorting through our loot, looking for some stuff to trade. I could trade them that coffee. I know for a fact that they like lots of coffee. We don't really need it. I will take food, but let's see. Do hatches protect from projectiles? That's a good question. I don't know about that. I know that they project or they protect from entry. So in other words, like if a wasp or even a zombie or a Miko is close, it's not going to be able to get in. I don't know about bullets though. But I can tell you that a glass windshield isn't going to protect you from bullets either. All right, so nothing actually in that pile. Unless I missed something. Okay, we got the cheap wine. That's going. And the inhaler. Nicotine gum. That gets traded. Let's see. These sappy scrolls, those are actually very good trading items. And the brochures and maps and stuff. Very good. Doesn't seem like a lot, but this is pretty decent, like, value stuff here for its weight. Alright, so let's check out what this will get us. I don't want to spend too much time hanging out here, but I just feel like we don't quite have enough welding wire and stuff. We've got an arc welder, we've got a welding mask, but we just need some more of like the raw materials too. So let's put everything up. That gives us $460 worth of trading options. Yeah, look at this inhaler. One charge out of 100, and we still get like the full value for it, or almost the full value for it. Oh, food complete. Teriyaki steak and rice. That sounds good, Don. Making me hungry. All right, so yeah. Now let's see what we want to trade. I do want to buy some ammo. Where's the ammo I'm looking for? I think she doesn't have any. Huh. She doesn't have any of the ammo that I need for my gun, which is shocking, kinda. Huh. Is it the 5.56 NATO? Yeah, you might be right, actually, David. I think you're right. Whoops. Yeah, we'll grab that. We'll grab that. I think that's what I want. If I had the gun in my hand, I think it would actually change the color of some of these. But we'll just grab that. Alright, so the only other thing I really need here is the welding wire and brazing rod. So let's do 2,000 brazing rods. Beautiful. And we'll go to the welding wire. We'll do another 2,000. Oh, almost, not quite. 15. Good. Good. All right, yeah, let's check on that. So, AR-15, good call, David. You were right, buddy. Smart guy. Nice. Let's go ahead and favorite those. Okay, excellent. Gosh darn it, thought I was smart enough for coming up with the idea of yoinking inbuilt undead people from Bright Nights, but Bright Nights doesn't have dust either. Oh, that's true. Yep, just the most recent, like, stable branch release, the release candidate. All right, so let's close up the trunk here. Now, one thing I really need to get my hands on is some more cargo space, because these two trunks, they are just not cutting it. They're not big enough, but let's just look. If I go to loot here, how much do we have at this point? We got, what, 4,000 welding wire. Got a decent amount of brazing rod now. A little bit of solder. I guess we could head out and go. Let's see, what time is it? You guys think we should just hit the road now and go towards the Forge of Wonders? Is that what you want to see, or do you want to see me loot the buildings more? Because we do have quite a drive. We might not reach the Forge of Wonders in one day, because there could be some serious obstacles, but what is this? What? Oh, is this a nuclear... This is a nuclear power plant, I think, is what this large building is here. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and read this book for one thing. Read a couple of these books. Yeah, that's nuclear. All right, let's learn wind running. Spend the day here, recovering from our wounds. I'm holed up in the trunk right now reading a book with my kitty cat. There we go. So, yeah, you were right. Calvinist is what it will lock us out of. But we definitely want to learn Storm Shaper. I like Storm Shaper a lot. Hello, Jason. What's up, buddy? Thanks for coming by. The hell does a bag of walnuts have a loon? Alright, so not bad. We now know storm shaping, wind running. Let's get out of the car real quick and let's practice. So it's QB. No, that's wrong. Okay, I'm just spamming wind running now, trying to get this to cast successfully. There is a... Oh, it says it's too difficult. Crap. Still might be able to level it up, but it's unlikely. I'll probably need to read more about it, won't I? It's going through the hole. Yeah, let's read more of the wind running book. What? There we go. Let's go ahead and learn Shocking Leash. Maybe that one's easier. I can't study near the center, too much lag. I know what you mean. Yeah, it usually does slow things down quite a bit. I just recently purchased a new PC, though, so mine goes pretty quickly. We got pretty good processing here. What I'm not loving is just how long it's taken me to recover from these injuries here. Okay, yeah. Well, no worries, no worries. Not having food allergies is a blessing. That's true. Only when you have his cats. If you don't, I'll eat any cats. Okay. Actually, let's practice again now. Q. Ethereal Grasp. Okay, this one now has a 90% failure. That's still better. This one is easier. We need a target for this, though, which sucks. Can we use practice target? Can't do it here in the merchant's territory. Well, let's just practice wind running, then. It's got a very high failure chance, so we might not get this off. But we did, okay. So we got it to go, which means we immediately gained a level. So now it's level 1. Let's keep casting it. This is just how we gotta learn our spells. Till I run out of mana, essentially. Alright, mana's empty. Good enough, good enough. So, we're still in mild pain. We have learned a decent... everything we can from this magical book. Well, that's not true. I guess I could continue to level up the different spells, but let's read some spellcraft theory here. I'd like to heal up a little bit, because this torso being this damaged is very dangerous for us if we get out there and try and fight in this condition. Yeah, I definitely feel like the processing is slowed to a crawl here too, so let's have a quick meal and we'll get the hell out of here. Got a lot of food. I like it. Yeah, we got a good amount. I think now is a good opportunity to go ahead and just hit the road. Like I said, we're probably going to run into some obstacles that we'll have to, I don't know, clear a town or something, but repeat last supernatural ability. Is there? Hold on, let me stop real quick. Repeat last. Oh, I have it set to F2. Huh. I must have known that at some point. Yep, there it is. Thank you for reminding me, though, buddy. Appreciate that. Yeah, that will come in handy the next time we hop out and practice a little bit. But for sure, good call. That is the thing about this game. There's so many different buttons. It's easy to forget. I literally, when I was recording my In a Woods playthrough, I literally forgot how to dismount from an animal. At one point, I was like, I know I've done this before, But for a minute, I literally thought it was like bugged out and I just couldn't get off the animal. I had just forgotten. All right, let's see. I think we're going to avoid the toxic waste. All right, I want to turn off this fast travel real quick. All right, we're approaching the city block here. In order to get in and out of this refugee center, we kind of have to roll through this road, which is not safe. So it might be a little bit touch and go here. Yeah, because I really am trying to avoid rolling into any zombies with this car. It's not in the best shape. The vehicle is not in great shape. But it's not the worst. I probably should have, you know what I should have done? I should have led that stone golem over here. The stone golem, I released it like right here along this road. I should have just brought it over here. And we could have cleared this area for easy travel. And I could have got some loot from that spot. But, oh well. If we had done that, I wouldn't have necessarily found the Storm Shaper book. So, I guess we just have to look on the bright side. It's not too bad at this point. Going back and forth isn't terrible. Alright, we just left a bunch of smoke behind us, but, after driving around this vehicle now, I kind of like the fact that it doesn't have a fuel filter or air filter on it. It just leaves its own trail. It doesn't need to conform to standards of environmental safety. Not in the apocalypse, not anymore. We're just a drop in the bucket. Alright, let's see. Where are we going? Gonna go south of Sterling. So we're leaving the refugee center behind, people, but we're going to bigger and brighter places. To the forge. Trying to figure out what the best way. I think we probably want to go over here along this road where it's telling me. We're not going to go through Norway. Sorry, Matza. He's not with us, but yeah, so let's head over there. Let me see, where are we going then? Okay. I know exactly where we're going, people, and how we're going to get there. I hope. Nope, don't do that. That would be dumb. Oh, I hate you. Oh, and along the way, too, if we happen to find, like, a really nice vehicle, we might stop and spend a couple of nights upgrading, If I find, like, a military Humvee or something that's in good shape, yeah, we might go ahead and make the switch and abandon the Fartmobile. As much as I love this bad boy, it can't hold a candle to a nice armored vehicle or something like that, I should have brought the golem to the center. that would have eased up the lag. I love it. That's brilliant. It's diabolical. It's evil, but it's also brilliant. How hard is it to keep the kitty? Oh, another stone golem. How hard is it to keep the kitty fed? It's easy as cake. Easy as kitty food, because I don't have to feed them at all. Yeah, there's no chance of it starving or anything. Okay, sorry. So we've got another stone golem here, but do we want to Public Works? What's a Public Works? There's only a couple of houses here, and there's a dispensary. Probably a bunch of weed in there. Huh. We could backtrack. I could pull this golem back. Where did I pass the military vehicle? I missed it, buddy. I might have missed it. You know what? I think we're going to pull this guy with us. Oops. Let me park my car off to the side so the kitty cat doesn't... Oh, shit. There's college kids right here. We got zombies right there. Oh, Jesus Christ. There it is right there, bro. Linda Flatus, how did I miss that, dude? I was literally in the midst of talking about a military vehicle, and I just rolled right past one. What? I think the fart smoke prevented my vision. It's clouding my brain. All right, stop driving real quick. Boom, bam. Hold on, let me look at it. It's got some holes in it. It's got 2 tanks that are, oh, those are the external tanks. The engine is in perfect shape, though, people. So the real question about this, it's got enough wheels on it. This is actually super promising. But the real question is, does it have controls or does it have a security system? Where are we at? It does not have controls on it. See these double X's right here? So this indicates that the controls are broken. So in other words, it doesn't have a steering wheel. But we're not giving up on it because this is the car of our dreams. Actually, the car of my dreams is a military cargo truck because it's already got the cargo spaces pre-installed, but this is still pretty amazing here. Okay, so a couple of things though. Yeah, it's got that hole in the front of it. Now, let's check out our vehicle, because literally any controls will work, but I don't know if we have enough skill to remove controls. Oh, I do. The question is, do I have the knowledge to install controls? So if I go to install and we just search for control, I bet you this, because I've done this to myself before. Yeah, of course we need the welding stuff, but we've got that. And I need the controls and 40 nuts and bolts. Mechanics too. We could do it. We could do it. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable taking the controls out of the Fartmobile, although that would be perfectly viable. I just feel like I'm leaving myself stranded a little bit, but I think we are going to switch over. So here's what we'll do. Let's remember this location. Now, it's actually not entirely safe here because those zombies and that iron golem were a little bit too close for my comfort. So let's move our vehicle. We got to keep Button here perfectly safe and sound. I think if my pet cat dies, Mini Mongoose, the real Mini Mongoose, would never forgive me. So I can't let that happen. All right, so we're going to park over here by the tree line, nice and safe. Little Button can just sit here and kind of watch the trees and like look at the look at the birds and stuff. You know, cats love to watch birds. But he's not totally safe. We got to be careful. Actually, I'm gonna drop these books I'm carrying around. I keep the door closed, so we'll be fine. He'll be fine there, I hope. Let's go. Let's quick save it. Mini Mongoose would riot. Yeah, never disable your last vehicle, even temporarily. Agreed, because I've done that before, being like, oh, I'll just switch the controls from this to this, and then I'm like out of, then like I don't have my mask or something stupid happens, like my welding mask comes up missing and I can't, and then I'm stuck without a vehicle. And you know, being without a vehicle in this game it's not a death sentence, but it's pretty darn close to a death sentence. Speaking of death, we've got the stone golem following us again. I'm going to take him over here because there was that small group of zombies that were kind of holed up by these college bodies. There's a crack over here too. Let's come over here and loot real quick. Oh, he's got a gasoline lantern. That's an interesting item. Oh shit, there's a crack right there. I didn't even see that. It's too little. Alright, get him, Golem, get him. Crack's about to get murdered. Okay, now we got some zomboids over here. Come together. Beautiful. Good job, Stone Golem. You're my new best friend. Alright, I wish I could rename the Stone Golem. Hey, an aluminum bat. We'll take that and favorite it. That comes in handy with certain enemy types, because the spear is great, but the bat will be good for like the smaller flying enemies. Imagine trying to poke like a hornet with the spear versus like smashing it with a baseball bat, you know. The bat is just easier. Alright, so that's pretty good. Now this structure right here is actually a group of NPCs, which I think, weren't they hostile? Yeah, Louisville Slugger. You've came so far in experience with this game since playing my namesake character. That's right, Captain Howdy. I remember those games. Or those runs. Yeah, way, way back in the day, my friend. All immortalized here on YouTube. All my failures and my struggles, but I do love this game. I mean, I think since I started picking it up, since I picked it up, I think I've been playing it almost nonstop. Like at some point on the channel, there's always been, whether it's live streams or actual, Let's Play series. Okay, we got a zombie coming in. Oh, this is a ravenous reenactor. What the hell is that? I've never seen this before. Oh, it's a soldier. Oh, it's a historical reenactor. This game literally has everything. It's got zombies in old uniforms that have been reenacting the Civil War. That's what this fort is here. Can you enchant a baseball bat with flying or levitation to make it a bad bat? No, I don't think so. But you can enchant them with just like +1, +2, and +3, but oh, okay. Maybe there's not. I don't know what this fort is. Actually, I've explored these before, but let's take this golem to the town. Uh-oh. He caught up to another zomboid. Didn't even see. Oh, he's going for the walls. He's going to siege the fort, everybody. Look, my golem friend, he's trying to siege the fort. He wants in. Okay, he did. He did whatever he had to do. Hey, what's going on there, Mr. Black Fox? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for coming by. Hello, hello. We are still doing the mutant run. Yep, we're on day 8 of our latest attempt. I had several failed attempts, as I'm sure some of you guys are aware, but Miniature Mongoose is still alive. She's only had 1 mutation so far pop up, and that was this weak stomach, but she's going to have more, trust me. But yeah, we're just here on the outskirts of the refugee center. We just finished some trading, and we're going to be making our way to the Forge of Wonders. But it's a pretty long trip, so we actually just came across a really interesting military vehicle right here. So I think we might spend a couple of days trying to get this thing in shape and switch over. And I really need to find some cargo spaces, though. But the weak stomach is the gluten intolerance. That's right. Exactly. Just like the real Mini Mongoose, who, of course, here is in chat with us. Now, Minnie, I did forget to tell you that we are playing by the Matrix rules in this game. And for anybody who's never watched the Matrix, that means whatever happens to your character in the game happens to you in real life. Sorry to say, Minnie. So get ready. No, I'm just kidding. But, all right, food consumed, water drank. Debating whether to dig back into the mod now. I think you should, Dawn. I think you should never give up. Although I know it's frustrating sometimes digging into that code. All right, come with me, Mr. Golem. Give me buttons, right? Meow. Buttons better be safe and sound. Chilling out over there. So, yeah, let's pull this baby into town. This isn't a very big city. This golem could probably literally clear the whole city by itself. Oh, I don't know. Actually, there's a huge group of them right here. Come on, bring yourselves together. Old friends meet new friends. Say hello. And then they fight. And kill each other. Alright, buddy, I got more for you. Down here. Did you spot a garage? It's actually a public works, is what that is. Then we've got a clothing store. A paintball field. A dispensary. And a subway. So this is not the best town. I'm going to give you that. But remember, we're only stopping here just to get rid of this golem. Maybe get extra loot. But I really want to work on this armored personnel carrier. So maybe we can come across a vehicle down here. Rod Clark, Minnie, let us know if your ears are droopy so we can know what to expect from the cat, Minnie. That's true. That's true. You find it intensely rewarding even if the dev's coding style drives you bonkers. I can believe it. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. I did a wolf mutant start and unlocked a very rare and powerful mutant wolf trait. The alpha sent it, make dog and wolves ignore you. Oh, that's cool. Self-tame you. That's amazing. So you literally become like a wolf pack. Dear Lord 2 and a half-hour speech from the president is too much. Welcome back, Annie. I know what you mean. Those politicians can drone. How can somebody talk for 2 hours and literally say nothing? You know what I'm saying? But those politicians, they have a way. They definitely do have a way. All right, so there's something in this house. It looks to be giant cockroaches, but at the same time, this house looks to be packed with loot. This is one of those like ramshackled houses where the cockroaches have like completely mutated, but it is just packed with stuff. Is that a sewing machine? We got an electric spin wheel. There's scrolls on the ground. All right, I think what we'll do, oops. Let's lead them around the front. Come with me, little. Okay, we got zombies coming in. Nope. Go for the zombie now. Okay. Taking it slow. For the U.S. president, a couple seconds, isn't it? Yeah, that's plenty. Agreed. All right, let's see. So this house has an upstairs and a downstairs, which could be intact. These dilapidated houses like this are kind of weird like that. Let's actually see what's below ground here. Oh yeah, there's a basement here, and it's got a zombie in it. I think we're going to ignore it for now. Oh boy, there's more important stuff. Okay, so our friend the stone golem. Yeah, look at that. He's taking a little bit of damage, but it's nothing he can't handle. Yeah, this guy legitimately could potentially clear this whole town if we pull him through here slowly. Just depending on the number of zombies we come across, but these stone golems are no joke. Did you not want a game show host? What's up, Once Wear Wombles? How you doing, buddy? I'm not sure if I follow you. What you mean? Let's see. Oh, no. Hold my spear. Oh, dude just shocked me. Okay. Let's see here. So we got a couple of vehicles in sight. Okay, we've also got some zombie dwarves coming in. Come on, bring them together. There we go. Okay, my heart's beating now. We got a bunch of zombies in sight. Luckily, I've done this dance before. Swiggity swooty. Let's see. All right. Oh, did you not want a game show host for the president? I'm sorry, I follow you now. I get you. No, I didn't. Nor did I want Back to the Future 2 to be like considered a prophetic movie, which actually predicted real life. You guys know what I'm talking about? Back to the Future 2, Biff Tannen becomes the president of America, and his character is literally based on Donald Trump in the movie. Like his hair is the same. All right, let's go. Yeah, Back to the Future 2 literally predicted the future. You want to call the stone golem Big Terry? Yeah, we can. Minnie Mongoose knows. She knows. All right, let's see. Yeah, we got a nice little crowd of zomboids down here to the south, so let's introduce them to our brand new best friend, Big Terry. Come on, Big T, what you got? Is this the dispensary? No, clothing stores are weak. Oh, crap. I got a wasp on me. Okay, that's bad news. Let's duck and dodge. Ducking and weaving. Nope. Oh, yeah. Haha. Big Terry, he's going in for the kill, folks. All right, so Terry's on his own. We've relinquished control of Terry for now. Let's see if we can check a couple buildings here. Currently have a small army of wolves and dogs and a handful of timber wolves following you. That's amazing, dude. Like, how could you ever die with that? Hard cheese, let's go. Okay. Ooh, look at all these lockers. Nothing. What is this place? Oh, this is the Public Works. Oh. Nothing really here. What was in the back, though? I got a zombie dwarf to the north. What is this? Oh, it's an excavator. Huh. So this thing does have controls on it. How long does it take to take those out? Oh, shit. I need my tool with metal sawing. Crap-a-doo. I didn't bring my hacksaw with me. Giant cockroach. We're going to have to return to the vehicle real quick to grab that. Yeah, I forgot that we found it, and I probably dropped it. What am I... Oh, it's a giant cockroach nymph. Gross. Hydraulic press. All right, let's get out of here. Get away from me, baby cockroach. Baby cockroach. What's he got? Nothing. Public Works is city maintenance. Should be lots of construction stuff. Well, there's not, but we are playing with the No Hope. So if you don't know what that is, that's a mod which decreases loot generation. So it essentially makes the game more difficult. But I also feel like it's a bit more realistic. You know, in the sense that if you're living in the apocalypse, like, there's not going to be tons of stuff all over the place. Well, there wouldn't be, you know. It's kind of a delicate balance, but when you play the vanilla version of the game, I can tell you that it definitely feels like there's too much loot. Like, there's so much of it everywhere. Yeah, I'm playing on Insanely Rare. I think we're playing the middle difficulty on the No Hope mod. You also have some pyrokinetic abilities in the Blink. That's cool. Yeah, the Blink is a very nice spell, but it has gotten me into trouble plenty of times. Scribble scroll. Okay, there's actually a fairly decent amount of stuff here. I mean, it's all just all over the place, but... Not seeing a whole lot worth looting. Electric spin wheel. So what is this exactly? A device spinning thread and yarn. Oh, okay. This particular model is electrically powered. Easy. Huh. So that's a sewing machine. Well, no, it's a spin wheel, but interesting. Yeah, I could have used that in my In a Woods playthrough. I know, Mini Mongoose, you would probably love that item in real life, wouldn't you? I don't think we're going to bother with it. Because unfortunately, like I said, in my In a Woods playthrough, that would have been helpful. But when we're in the big city, like, finding string is not that difficult. There's string all over this house, for one thing. All right. So, we've searched this place. It's pretty cruddy, but, yeah, let's go get that hacksaw. Where's the zapper zombie? Oh, I forgot my truck's over here. Go back this way. Check on our little kitty. Hello, Mr. Button. I almost called him Marshmallow for some reason. Hey, Indy, what's up? Yep, this is our same character, my friend. Haven't died yet, thankfully, but... Appreciate you coming by the stream, buddy. It's great to see you again today. Let's see. Also found out with pyrokinetic abilities, you don't need fire starting items. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Who wants to carry a lighter around? I know. I'm glad we've survived another couple of days. So, Indy, if you're just joining us, of course, we left off yesterday trying to get some loot for the refugee center. We had a stone golem. Well, we successfully released him into the city, and we did get a decent amount of, like, loot. We did some more trading, so we started to set off, and we were going to head to the forge, but on the way, we stumbled across this military vehicle, so we're going to be spending a day or two here switching over. I think we're going to abandon the Fartmobile, although it's been a really nice vehicle for us. Yeah, that military vehicle is going to be a lot better. So right now we're just clearing a bit of this town here. I need to get some controls. That's what we really need. So I forgot I came for a hacksaw. I think I'll grab, yeah, just the hacksaw. At a certain point, we're going to need to pull over. We're going to need to take our car over to that military vehicle and set up a little campsite there. So I should probably go just clear that general vicinity. Yeah, we've got a zombie over here. Let's clear this guy. 2 of them. Come with me, zombies. Oh shit, there's a bunch of them over here. What the hell's going on? Where's my friend the stone golem? Well, there should be a fence. Wasn't there a fence down here? Where was that? Oh, there it is. It's the public works. Let's go this direction. Yeah, I've got a tough zombie and 4 zapper zombies just suddenly materialized, but we'll be okay. Zombies aren't very smart. Come over here, guys. That's right. That's right. Farmobile is such a good name. Yeah, it's got no air filter on it, so it's constantly emitting smoke. What? Oh, the zapper zombies are zapping me. Oh, they're hurting me. This is a really tough fight. Okay, wow. Yeah, I just took a whole bunch of damage. Yeah, we are now in distracting pain. My arms are almost broken. My torso was already in bad shape, but yeah, that's no good. That's no good. So that's going to force us to change our plans a little bit, but I think I might still be able to get the controls out of this vehicle. What's going on? Okay. Yeah, we're in pretty bad shape. Even with that fence between us, fighting those electrified zombies wasn't so great. Ooh, latex gloves would have helped, yeah. I'll line myself up against the chain fence with the, and I have a metal spear too, so yeah, you're right. Wasn't the smartest thing in the world. Well, let's lock ourselves in this little vehicle. And where's the controls? There they are. All right, let's take these out. Beautiful. Now, do I have them? Yeah. Okay, so we've got what I think we need. I think we need to get out of this city, too, ASAP. Okay. I'm worried that there were more of those electrical zombies, though. Weren't there a couple more? There's a tough zombie over there. Oh, boy. Zombie dwarf. Let's just get up back to the car. Okay. Whew, man. I'm glad now I'm not going to worry about pulping them. We're probably not coming back to the city. Unless it's just for little minor loot excursions, basically. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it'll just take too much time. And let's get it started up here. Now we have everything we need to get this military vehicle up and running, for sure. We can get this going here. This tough zombie is going to be super annoying. Let's pull it away. Oh, that's too fast. I should just kill it, but I don't want to bother with it. These zombies right here, I probably should come and squish these guys, because they might be able to rise if they're close enough. They're pretty close to the reality bubble here, so... Alright, let's park the car. Okay, and let's stop it. Yeah, I'm a little worried about those zombies to the north of us right there. That's pretty close. They might still be in the reality bubble here with us. Let's see. There's no way an excavator's controls would be the same as a truck's. No, you're right. In real life, you're 100% correct. But, all right. Well, before we can actually start that, we need to get ourselves prepared here. So, let's start placing our solar panels. And I need to remove the batteries. We installed the batteries in the car itself as just a quick impromptu storage here. Where did I put them? Okay, there's one. There's the other. Okay. That should give us enough charge, I think, for the arc welder. Let's find out. So, we'll wield that. Activate, plug in, boom. Okay, so the arc welder is in. Let me just see. I don't know if I'm close enough, but we have to remove the old controls first. Okay, let me see. I might not be close enough to the welding wire. Oh, shit. I need a tool with the drilling. 2 or more. Oh, no. Do we not have a drill? I bet you I haven't found a drill yet. Oh, I thought our toolkit was complete, but I was wrong. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. All right, so that's all right, Yamil. Thanks for dropping by, buddy. Have a good day at work. Yep, so that is unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. It just means we are going to have to do a bit more looting. Let's leave these vehicle controls here. Yep, we'll leave that there. Yep, we're just going to head back to the city. Well, actually, we're in distracting paint, so we might go ahead and just camp here for the night and read, but we definitely need to get a drill. Can't do anything without that. Anything to read? Come on, here we go. All right, so what do we work on now? Let's get our health care up a little bit. That can't hurt. All right, time's passing pretty good. Okay, it's too dark to read now. We're hungry and thirsty. It's not a perfectly safe place, but I think we're just outside the reality bubble for those zombies to the north, so. Does the cat give a mood bonus? He does if we play with them. Yeah, so we can interact with the cat, and we can play. Spend a few minutes playing with Button. Boom. Uh-oh, what hurt me? Oh, I'm engorged. Yeah, but we can get a little mood boost from playing with them, but we do have to actively play with them. But yep, spend some time with your pet. Oh, he disliked pineapple. Why did she not like the pineapple? Everybody loves pineapple. All right, let's go ahead and read for a bit more. Oh, it's too dark to read. We will practice. Stop practicing. We need to just spend a little bit more time before going to bed. I can't see. I don't want to light a glow stick because that could attract attention. All right, let's drink a little bit because we're very, very thirsty. Probably going to have to go get some more clean water in the morning. Bring it over here to the campsite. You hate pineapple except for the juice, really? Hanny says, I want a cat so badly, but the family dog would eat him. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Grilled pineapple is dope. You know, I remember McDonald's used to serve a pineapple burger. So it was like the burger, but instead of meat, they would insert a slice of pineapple. And it was actually the sandwich itself was developed by the old owner, Ray Kroc. That was a direct invention of his own. And he did it for I think for Catholics during Lent or something like that, when people gave up meat, for religious reasons. He wanted an alternative on the menu. And it was a pineapple burger. I think they called it the luau, or I can't remember, but pineapple is a bother to clean. It is hard to core it. What's up to Captain Disconnect? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming by the stream today. Gonna get lots of hate. Pineapple on pizza is delicious. My stepdad loves pineapple on pizza. He's a big pineapple guy. All right, let's make sure that we're fully bandaged here. Make sure our arms are bandaged. And let's go ahead and put some alcohol wipes on them. That'll help us heal up. All right, I think we're gonna go to sleep. Really hoping we don't get attacked in the middle of the night. But we got to sleep somewhere. Even that, I could have slept over here, except there is a big hole in the vehicle. But man, we got to get these seats out of here and replace those with cargo pods. We are going to be in such business. Oh, this military vehicle is going to be the best. But I think that it might be why I hate it so much. I had it forced on me as a kid. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Not much for me being on pizza all the time. Does help to help that most people make pineapple on pizza wrong. Oh, really? What's the right way? Let's see. Donatos, brown sugar and cinnamon with pineapple and ham, slivered almonds too. Oh, that sounds good, Brad. Yeah. If you can put those small, disgusting fish on a pizza, you can put anything on there. Anchovies. Anchovies is what you're thinking. Oh, okay. So we did end up with 2 zombies around us, but we're feeling a lot better. So they're coming for the cat. We got to protect buttons. Don't you look at that zombie. It was going right for the cat. Come here. Come here. Walk over this stone. Hey, all right. What do we go with here? I think we're just going to stick with our base attributes. With this character, I did not give her any attributes, bumps. So yeah, we're just going to focus on like strength, intellect, and stuff, at least initially. All right, so we'll definitely squish these zombies because they're here at camp with us. All right, we got a cookie. Let's eat the cookie. Yeah, those guys, I'm not sure where they wandered in from. Oh, there's another zombie up here. Let's take out this tough boy. Let me think. I really want to use some of the terrain to my advantage for this tough zombie. These guys can be tough, as their name suggests. Pineapples and jalapeno. Now, there's an interesting. I've heard of, what's the combination that Buffalo Wild Wings? It's, I think, Pete, habanero, and peach? Peach habanero, I think I've seen. Or no, it's mango. Mango habanero. The pineapple is supposed to be sliced thin to caramelize. When they're thick, it makes the pizza soggy and prevents. I think you're onto something, right, Jen? Right, you? I like the sound of that. You've thought it through, buddy. At least, yeah, it does sound a lot better. Having a nice, like, kind of slightly crispy, but still sweet and chewy, but not overly soggy. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right, we handled that guy pretty well. Squish him. Let's go just pay a quick look over here. So let's squish these zombies now that... Oh my god, there's still zombies everywhere. Where are they coming from? Oh, okay, these guys are damaged really badly. So these are the ones that rose. Look how big that guy is. He's gonna explode all over me. I feel like this is dangerous. Come up here. Let's get away from the town. This guy's going to make a hell of a noise, I think. Keeps hitting me with stuff. Oh my god. Son of a bitch grabbed me. Alright, yeah, that was not good. Let's activate our towel real quick. Wait, I don't have a towel. Oh my god, I don't have a towel. Look at this too, by the way, everybody. We found a magical scalpel. Like within the first 10 minutes of the stream. It was just on some random zombie, I think. We found a scalpel +1. An enchanted scalpel. But doesn't do any good right now. Let's see. Okay, I got heavy bleeding. We get it? Oh, shit. Yeah, we got zombies coming in. I'm bleeding bad. Okay, let's see. That was not a good fight. Can we get it? There we go. Okay, whew, stop bleeding. That could have been bad. Covered in bile. Yeah, I thought I had a towel, damn it. Let's go back to our campsite real quick. Okay. Kitty cat is safe and sound. Ooh, good news, everybody. I have to worry. All right, so still don't have that drill. I think we're just going to have to go back into town and continue to look. You think they have a drill at the dispensary there? Probably not, but... Well, now we're in distracting pain again. Let's see. Let's go and bandage ourselves up. Alcohol. All right. All right, so... I'm thinking actually after that little interaction, we should hang out in the car for a bit. So let's eat a couple of vitamins, and we're just going to read till some of our symptoms subside. Damn it, there's a lashing zombie. Coming for the cat. We got to stop him. All right, where are you at? Let me look at you. It's fairly injured. But so are we. Okay, there we go. There we go. This is not the safest place to set up a camp, but yeah, I think they're coming from this fort right here. Actually, that's where it appears most of these zombies are strolling out of. Huh. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Yeah, we've already looted the public works. Already looted it. Did not have a drill there, but let's see. All right, we're going to eat a codeine. I'm trying to avoid doing that, but we have to. Let's wait for it to kick in because we're experiencing distracting pain right now. Then we have to go take out some more of these zombies. Okay, we're no longer experiencing pain. Although we're still very injured, but we should be able to hopefully clear out a zombie or two. Now let me check something here. I might actually just use a quick Molotov cocktail. I've got 5 of these things. And that can really help us to get rid of the zombies without too much threat to us. Subway station has some decent tools. We'll check it. Yeah, we're definitely going to go back into town. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and toss this Molotov at this guy. Okay. Yep. Alright, come up here, buddy. Don't want to get too close to the fire because then it can actually burn us. Just proximity can burn us. Yeah, this guy's already injured, I think. Okay, he's dead. Alright, so that'll help us clear any other zombies that come up from the city. But, you know what? I've also got 2 grenades on me as well. Yeah, let's head back into the town. Maybe we'll use some Molotovs as well. Uh-oh. We got a swarming amalgamation right there. I hate those things. Those are actually really not good. That's a flying thing. The fact that the fort is where you lost Terry? No. We didn't lose Terry in the fort. Terry's in town. He was over here. Yeah, the thing didn't aggro on me, so if it does, I will definitely whip out the bat, but I managed to avoid it. All right, there are a bunch of zombies coming in from the south now, though, so let's go ahead and activate and toss. I'm going to move up a little bit. Activate and toss the Molotov. Oh, wow. There's zombies coming in from everywhere. Grab another Molotov right now. Okay. All right, not bad. I was going to say, I'm surprised this thing isn't aggroed on me, but yeah, I think now is the time for the bat. I don't know. Might be a struggle to actually kill this guy. Am I doing any damage? Yeah, I'm doing some damage to him. I don't know. Might have been a mistake to try and pull this thing. Because they do make me bleed quite a bit. Oh boy, oh boy. I wish I had magic missile right now. Bag. Oh, did I drop my bag? What are you saying bag for? Oh, Alright, let's see if we can kill this thing. Damn it. I did hit it that time. None of the bleeding is... Okay, there we go, there we go. Whew, thank God. Alright, so let's put away the bat. Stop all the bleeding. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. I mean, we're not fine. We're pretty severely injured, but we're still alive and kicking. There's a bunch of tiny meat cocoons down here. Look at these. So these zombies did rise again. Yeah, it was kind of a mistake not squishing them, but the good news is they're super slow and injured right now. So we should be able to kill them fairly easily. Let's see. Yeah, I'd like to locate the... What's it called again? The golem? Yeah, that would be nice. Come on, guys, get in that fire. Oh, now all of a sudden they're really smart, and you can't be led into a fire. Come on. Yeah, the torso is pretty bad. If that gets completely wiped out, then we do die, but we'll be okay. We'll be okay. I'm not sure about the XP with the bombastic perks. I don't know exactly how that works with killing them and then let them respawn and kill again. I don't know. God, these zombie dwarfs are so blind. Get in the fire there, buddy. Oh, look, he doesn't see me. He lost sight of me again. There you go. You see me now. Alright, we're doing it. We're clearing it little by little. There we go. I do have bombastic perks. So far, we've leveled up twice. I gave her strength and intelligence so far. But, oh, you're saying to drop the bag? Actually, her encumbrance isn't super bad right now. How do I check it again? There it is. Yeah, encumbrance isn't terrible at this moment. Does the fire auto pulp? It should burn them up, I think, enough that it will essentially pulp. But I don't know. It's hard to say. I can't pulp them now, though, because they're consumed by fire, because I would burn up if I tried to, but we'll check it later when the fires go out in a day or so. I'm actually tempted to, since we did check... Yeah, let's come over here. See if we can drag some of these guys. Where the hell is our buddy? Where's Terry? Because these guys are all injured. He's already ripped through all these zombies. Killed most of them. And they've just re-risen. Okay, we got some more. Tell you what, let's use a new Molotov here. Got plenty, and I've still got gasoline and bottles back at the car. Alright, we'll get these guys kind of grouped up a little bit. See, fire cream and some do pulping. Yeah, shouldn't be necessary. That's kind of what I was assuming. It's kind of what I assumed. Alright. Tea. Come on in. All the flowers are catching on fire. How sad. Alright, a little bit better. It's a nice big inferno there. Yeah, we gotta watch getting too close to it, though, because it can burn us up just by being in proximity to it. All right, we're doing a lot of dancing around with these zombies, but don't have much choice at this point. Without that drill, man, we're kind of stuck. Okay. See, so the subway is not far, and I am trying to get to that. That's my current goal, is to get to the subway. We'll check it. Yeah, it was a good target, the flower bed. The city's little flower bed. I always wanted to set them on fire. Alright, there we go, there we go. Hey, what's going on there? Aramia. Hey, how you doing? I was following your Cataclysm playthrough the other day. The one where you're trying to kill Val Zane. Yeah, I watched, I think, your second episode on YouTube over there. So thanks for stopping by. It's great to see you. Alright, let's see, let's see. You always seem to be missing a drill. I know. It happens. It's tough to find all the tool pieces you need for your toolkit. But that's always one of the goals, is to try and get all your tools together. Alright, we're making a lot of good progress towards the subway, but we got this thing coming at us, so... I think this thing might be full health. Well, not quite. Pretty close, though. Let's get it into the fire. Let's go, let's go. Does it make a ceramic golem if you throw a Molotov at a clay golem? It's a good question, but oh shit, I got another one of those swarming amalgamations on me. Crappers. I hate you. Yeah, in fact, there's one of these. That's like its little brood sack. Is it dying? Because oh, my torso, it's almost killed me. Oh, no, 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 no. No! How? What? No, that didn't happen. Damn it. 883. It was the swarming amalgamation got my torso, but I think we're going to do a quick save scum. No, no, no. Yeah, well, hold on. Let me reboot it. We lost a day. We lost part of that day there, but no, right now. Let's reload. We're going to reload here. Yeah, I was getting too greedy. Mutant. That's her. All right, we're reloading. Don't worry. Don't worry. I try not to save scum, but that one just didn't feel right to me. That was just a bad dream. We woke up on the wrong side of the bed there. So hold on. Let's see where it starts us off real quick. Okay, yeah, so we're just at the night before. Save. We'll just go to sleep. We'll wake up as if nothing happened. Now, the question is, do we go ahead and spend time trying to find a drill here? Oh, shit. Okay, well, we got bad news bears here. A lashing zombie just got in the car with me. What time is it? 3:42? Well, see, things don't always work out so great, even when you save scum, huh? All right, well, it is technically the next day. Let's read. Let's just read. I'm actually nervous about hanging out at this location. I think it might be best if we pick up camp, just pull everything up, take it with us, and find a different spot to loot. You know, there's a couple of mine shafts that we haven't cleared yet that would be real easy to clear. They're not guaranteed to have a drill, but there's a good opportunity. Yeah, I think we'll backtrack. Oh, you know what? See this right here? This water purification or sewage treatment plant? There are typically technician zombies there that could possibly have a drill on them. Indeed, the armored vehicle has a hole in it. Right there. Although, yeah, so I think flying creatures could get in, but maybe not the zombies. But, no, we haven't seen any light industrial, believe it or not. Believe it or not. Hey, Aram Steele's here. What's up, buddy? Welcome, Aram. It was just a bad dream. Let's see here. So, what we're going to do, we will come back here, though. Because I want, unless we find like a better military vehicle, but I really don't think that's going to be possible. In fact, I'm so certain we're going to come back. I'm just going to leave the batteries and the solar panel there. But let's go ahead and eat real quick. Some tortilla chips that are rotten now. That. Alright, so let's see. I want to pass a couple hours so the sun can rise, but I don't want to do anything that requires light. But I think I'm going to have to. Damn, yeah, I need light. Alright, we'll just pop a glow stick, and we'll practice our spear work. I think that's probably not a bad idea. Spears. Just want to wait until the sun rises here. Alright, keep going on practice. Bandaging, sounds good. There we go. Alright, sun's up. Let's see. Everything's good. Yep, let's hit the road. We'll stop off at some of these mine shafts, clear them real quick. We're just on a hunt for a drill. I've got just about everything else I need to work on this vehicle and get us switched over to this military vehicle, but I do not have a drill. So it is really good that we didn't take the controls off this vehicle, thinking that I could, you know, real quick switch them out, because that would have been a horrible mistake, people. Tragic, tragic mistake. Let's actually stop for a second. I think I've searched most of these vehicles on these roads, but I just want to take the opportunity to look again. And yeah, let's see. Let's grab a couple of these batteries too. One more. Those large storage batteries, those are going to come in handy quite a bit once we get set up and start doing more welding and stuff. So we did get one mutation rod, but it wasn't anything exciting. It was just a weak stomach. So we got the weak stomach mutation, but I have a feeling that we will be getting some more mutations in time. It's just it hasn't happened yet, but yeah. Here's her traits right now. And you can see she does have the mutagen gland, so she's definitely going to get some feline traits at some point, but she's also genetically unstable, robust genetics, but yeah, so far it's just the weak stomach is the only thing that's popped up. Petting the kitty requires no light. Let's go ahead and let go of the controls. Let's play with the calico cat named Button. Alright, just to improve the mood. To improve our mood and to improve Minnie Mongoose's mood. Acidic food irritates her tum-tum. That's right, she's very sensitive stomach, people. Don't judge her. Alright, here we go. Making a move. Looking for a drill, people. Alright. Yeah, light industrial would be great. You know, another thing, I'm pretty sure that they weren't selling a drill at the refugee center, were they? But eventually their stocks will replenish or reset. And so we might be able to buy a drill from the refugees if we get lucky. I mean, if we get real lucky, we'll find one first. So, all right. Here we are. Yeah, we have not explored this mine shaft, so let's stop driving. Very possible that there's a spear here. Or not a spear, I'm sorry, a drill. All right, how we doing? Yeah, we could remove our backpack, so we'll do that. Let me leave a note. Always got to leave a note, people. Weak stomach mutation is actually very fitting for many. I think it is, yeah. And we were talking about it yesterday. It's kind of fitting for cats, too. You know, cats kind of have a weak stomach if you think about it, because if they eat basically anything besides meat, they puke it up. Let's see what we got. Come on, give me a drill. No drill, but we'll take the glow sticks. All right, what's in the front seat of this thing? Probably some food. No. All right, let's get in this mine shaft. Let's take care of these miners. Hey, stupid miners. I own this place, not you. Hello. All right, turn that off. Yeah, we'll do a full clear, and then we'll loot everything once we get it all zoned up. Shouldn't take long. We've cleared enough of these mine shafts now. We should all be pros at it. It's too loud, too. Let me kick it down a little bit. Fence combat can often be very, very loud. Alright, here comes another one. My stamina's running low, so let's step back and take a quick breather. I'll come back to the fence line. Okay. Looking good. Unfortunately, there's no truck here. Sometimes at these mine shafts, you can come across one of those cargo trucks, but none of them this time. All right, looking good, looking good. I have a rescue cat that eats everything. Pizza crusts, apples, even licorice isn't safe. Okay, well, I take it back. Maybe cats do have a stronger stomach than I gave them credit for. Remember to only puke on the carpet and beds, and only then, just to be in character. I had actually it was my sister had a cat. It was a male cat, and it was unneutered for a long time. And he got into a habit of peeing in laundry baskets. He would go just pee, too. He would never poop. He only pooped in the litter box. But he would urinate in laundry baskets, whether they were empty, whether they were full of clean laundry or dirty laundry. He would just pee in them. It infuriated my mother so much. If she saw the cat, his name was Minu, which is the French word for cat, I think, Minu. But, yeah, man, she would just, like, surge at that cat, screaming if she saw him peeing. But it's his natural thing, you know. He just had to do it. But it was awful. You'd wake up in the morning, go to put his shirt on, and it smells like cat pee. All right. And that's also a smell, too, that you never forget. Like if you go around people who have cats that pee, too, like that, you can tell instantly. Yeah, unfixed males will pee everywhere. All right, so I think there's still a couple of zombies around. We didn't get them all, did we? All right, so I'm going to whip out the baseball bat. Wait, where? Oh, it's in my... Damn it, it's in my backpack. Crap. All right. Oh, look, there's a lake here with fish in it. Oh, how cute. Little Button would love to go fishing right now. Little Button just wants to eat some fishies. All right, are we good? Are we good here? Are we clear? Let's check this building right here. Okay. Okay. All right, let's put our spear away, and I'm just going to bash the door with my shoulder. Do it. All right, grab a plank. All right, before we go bashing more doors down, let's take a drink. Delicious water. All right. Let's bash more doors, people. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, my stamina's garbage all of a sudden. Let's drop that. Let's get over the fence. Take a breather. All right, come to me, little zombie. Where'd you go, dummy? Where'd you go? Would you go after my cat? I swear to God, the zombie just disappeared. Oh, he went back. Went to his little house. No, where are you going? What the hell? Stupid zombies, man. All right, so I think that's it. Let's just check all these rooms, and then we're going to loot the crap out of this place. And pray that we get a drill here, people. But if not, there's plenty of other spots we can loot, too. So let me put the spear away. Grab and wield. Also, another good thing to keep in mind is... Now we've got access to more diesel, too, so if we need some more fuel, it's going to be real easy to get. All right, let's come out here. One thing I like to do is smash open the fence. There we go. All right, so now we can drop this. Let's go ahead and add some zones. Yeah, unsorted first. There's a lot of cars around here. It's like a little golf cart there, too. Ryan, stretch goal is military vehicle bolt spiked master. Wait, what? Stretch goal is military vehicle boat hole spiked masterwork. Oh, yeah, for sure, buddy. You know it. That's right. I'm glad you said that, too, because I forgot. If we do switch over to this military vehicle, which is the goal, we're going to have to make a whole lot more boat holes to make it drivable over the lakes and stuff, to make it seaworthy, essentially. Yep, using some zones to loot. So, hold on a second. Let me rest for a moment. So I just went through that pretty quick, but if you add the unsorted zone as like over the area that you want looted, so essentially you're telling the computer everything in here has been unsorted, and then just add a custom zone with no filter, so essentially you'll put everything will go into this zone, and then I just do like 4 squares like right in the middle, and then boom, we just give it the command to sort all loot, and he's going to automatically put everything magically through telekinesis right into those 4 little squares. Yeah, this is my go-to for basically looting anything the size of a mine shaft or bigger. I always set up some zones. It's not perfect, too. Sometimes you got to give them the command multiple times. But yeah, it works really great. This is something I learned from watching YouTube videos early on when I was first started playing Cataclysm. It was recommended if you're like in a big building or something. All right, so we're almost done. Good. I think that was just about, nope, not quite. A couple more tries. Oh, you know, I missed a room here. Hold on. Sorry. Whew. Okay, that was bad. Apologize for that little alarm. Hold on. I've never heard one that bad. That's my excuse. That was a bad alarm. All right, there we go. I think everything has been looted properly now. Let's just go over here. Not quite. Yeah. That was a bit jarring. I'm sorry, guys. That was like 3 alarms on top of each other, basically. All right, there we go. So we've got all of our zombies, all the loot right here inside these 3 squares. And I'm just going to look at everything real quick. Come on, give me a drill, people. I'll take the dog whistle. Take some more glow sticks. Multi-tool. Drill, pliers. Nope, doesn't look like we got lucky with the drill this time. But what I am going to do, after I've looted everything here, let's go in and let's just search for it, just so I'm 100% sure. Yeah, no drills. Unfortunate, but there's other options too. Let me just look through everything one more time. Oh, I don't have my backpack on either, do I? All right, so let's check a few things here. First of all, where did I park? All right, let's put on the backpack again. Beautiful. Let's take the note off the map so I don't forget. Let's leave a new note here telling myself that there's both fuels. Okay, as I don't think we need to necessarily take all the diesel here, but let's pull up a little bit closer. How's it going, Buttons? Did you survive? It's only 7:43 in the morning, so we're doing pretty good. All right, we'll stop there for the moment. All right, so a couple of things. Let me just look at this. Okay, so the box on this is pretty low storage capacity. I really need to find some good cargo spaces here. Let's do one quick thing, because there is water here, and I think I have a dry bag. Do I still have that? Huh, I thought I did. Wait a second, let me double check. As someone who remembers to take the backpack off, making me look like such an unprofessional player. Hey, I don't always do it. I don't always remember. I thought I had a dry bag. Damn it. I think I was thinking of the gym bag. Well, let's grab some of these, and I'm going to fill these jerry cans up with water, I think. Steel jerry can. All right, come with me. I mean, we do need diesel. Maybe I'll fill one of these up with diesel. Boom. Okay. Rest of them we need to take this water out of here. It's one good thing about mine shafts. You don't necessarily get a lot of food, but there's always water in the form of these little office water cooler things. All right. It's not guaranteed to have like a whole lot, but yeah, there we go. Filled up one and like another jerry can, half of one. So let's come back over here and fill up the rest with diesel. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so we got all that. Is there any gas? No, okay. We don't have any extra containers, so that's looking good. I do have extra gasoline in the trunk already. So, drop everything, and let's move those back in. Beautiful. Now, what do we do? What do we do? You know what? I left my solar panels back there, so we do have to return to that military vehicle. Let's go to these other mine shafts that we haven't visited. That one we've been to. I think we should go to this one over here next. It's not super far away, but yeah, Arama definitely makes some great videos. For sure, for sure. You suck at taking off backpacks. It's gotten me killed before. Too much of a loot fiend for low encumbrance backpacks, hiking and Molly all the way. I'm with you there for sure. Let's see. I usually end up going mouse mutation, or I don't have to do much strength to the point where I'm more or less used to low carrying capacity. That's interesting. That's interesting. All right, yeah, let's take a trip over to this mine shaft. And if there's no drill at that one, we'll go up to that sewage treatment plant. Turn on safe mode here. All right. Turn around. And, oh, there's a battery on the ground. What is that? Car battery? We're okay. We don't need it. So, let's hit the road. I'm going to take us over there real quick. Get us in position. Uh-oh, starting to rain, everybody. Make sure you got your umbrellas. But thanks for joining me, too, everybody. It's great to be hanging out with you guys once again. I've got my streaming schedule pinned in the chat, too. So if you're curious when I'll be streaming, what days, what times, what games, it's all pinned in chat for you. And I do keep that updated weekly, too. So planning on streaming a little bit of Project Zomboid next week. It's one that's been frequently requested, and some of my Patreons were helping me out this morning, get me a better feel for the game, essentially. So I'm excited to give that one a try. Like I said, it's been requested quite a bit. But any mechanics in the city? No, well, there might be, but we'd have a real hard time getting to them. I mentioned you in HG stream a number of times. You've got a great run going with your druid. Yeah, is that the one where they're trying to kill, what's his face? What's the guy's called? Valzane. All right, we got a zombie on us. We need to park up the road a little bit farther. All right, let's kill the engine. Let's go ahead and hop out. Take off the backpack, mark the backpack, beautiful, and drop the backpack. All right, where's that miner at? I swear to God, there he is. Okay, come with me, miner. I'm going to take you back to your little mine shaft, buddy. Come this way. Oh my God, they have such poor vision. Yeah, so unfortunately, not another. There's no cargo vehicles here either. You sometimes there's like a cargo truck parked here, and what I'm really interested in is its cargo pods. But again, we're also here for a drill, so maybe we'll get lucky. But let's see, let's see. Yep, younglings we call them for the algorithm, so we don't get banned. Low aggro range enemies, you're fast, you literally can't be hit by anything, and you don't even need water anymore. Mouse mutation is literally one of the best. That's awesome, buddy. I never considered that. You think mouse, you don't think of something that's super overpowered, but I can believe it with this game. Anything is possible. All right, so we're going to go through and clear this real quick, like I said, but I'm going to jump up and just take a break real fast, just use the restroom and stuff. But don't worry, the stream is going to continue. So don't go anywhere. Just grab yourselves a refreshment. And like I said, use the bathroom if you need. But we will return very shortly. So don't go anywhere, guys. I'll be right back. And we're back. All right. Hello, hello, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. And if you just joined, we're in the middle of our stream, but we're going to be going for an hour at least, maybe more. Appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for dropping by. Don't forget to like the stream if you're on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, and subscribe as well. All right, let's see. Hey, thank you, Rod. Yeah, I love Cataclysm. It is one of the best games ever. I've been playing a little bit of Tales of Mayal. Anybody out there familiar with that one? It's another really tough as nails roguelike, but it really can't hold a candle to Cataclysm, you know? I mean, it's a great game, and I'm enjoying it. I might even do some streams for it in the future, but overall, Cataclysm just can't be touched, you know? Tome is good. I'm really liking it. You know, I've owned it for many years, but back in the day, I wasn't as much into roguelike games, so I didn't play it very much. But now that I have a much better understanding of them, you know, after playing this game and some others, yeah, it's definitely growing on me. I mean, of course, I'm dying a whole lot, but that's to be expected in games like that. But I'm learning too, and I think, like I said, we might end up doing a couple streams. I might even just do some videos for it, but like I said, there's a lot of games to play, so many. We're also going to be doing some Project Zomboid and, of course, Vintage Story. We're all eagerly awaiting the 1.22 update. Once that comes out, we're going to be doing a lot more multiplayer Vintage Story stuff for sure. Excuse me, I had to burp. Started off on stuff like Dungeons of Dreadmore, you suggested, and Tome and tons of others. Cataclysm is new to me, but I'm not going back to the other traditional rogue. It's hard to. You know, I played a game called, let's go with Smarter. Since we're doing a lot of magic stuff, reading books, we're going to make her more intelligent. There we go. But I used to play a lot of Unreal World, which is more primitive survival-based roguelike game. But I can't even play that nowadays. Like, anytime I play that, I'm like, I should just be playing Cataclysm. That's all I can think about. It's like, why am I not playing Cataclysm right now? It's unfortunate because that's a game I love, and I know there's a lot of viewers out there who like to watch me play it, but it is legitimately difficult for me to sit down and, you know, invest hours and hours into it now. The 1.22 codebase is cross-contaminating your repository. Oh no. Don, did you see they've already released a pre-2? 1.22 pre-2 is out now. They fixed a lot of crashing too. That's basically, oh, we talked about it yesterday, didn't we? Yeah, we did. I think in tomorrow's streams, because I'm going to be doing some Unreal World tomorrow and on Saturday, we're going to be going back to the old wilderness survival world that we were working on, but we'll definitely be doing some more 1.22 content in the near future. I'm going to be doing some videos on it too, I think. But Unreal World has nothing to do after you build your hut. Yeah, it's very open-ended. It's much more open-ended than this game even, because this game has like quests and other NPCs you can do. That game does too, but you're right. It's a lot more open feeling for sure. Many of the series I've done, I'll set a goal for myself, like to wipe out the enemy faction or whatever. But then after that, I'm just like, I don't really have anything else to do. But I think it was probably the first roguelike game that I really got into, that I devoted like several hundred hours to and like forced myself to deal with like playing on keyboard only. And I'm glad I did too, because like I said, it opened up the world for games like this, you know. Because now I'm very comfortable playing a roguelike. In fact, in some ways I prefer, there are roguelikes that try to incorporate the mouse, and I'm like, don't do that. Just let me play with just the keyboard. Like, I don't even want to touch the mouse unless I'm like doing a stream and I'm just like pointing something out, you know. It's like, don't incorporate the mouse. I'd rather just straight up play with the keyboard. Not having more interesting stuff to explore, yeah. There's some quests, and some of them are interesting, but they don't really go anywhere in a way. I don't know, yeah. It's a game that I do love, and I'll probably do more content for it in the future. you know, because it's still getting updated, which is amazing. You know, but playing, wait, if it is going to be a chore for me to do, I also stop playing again when it gets too much. Yeah, I agree. Hanny. You know, Patrick, I've heard that this game, when you play Cataclysm, but with the In a Woods mod installed, which I've done a couple series for on YouTube, as I'm sure some of you guys are aware, it's almost like playing Unreal World, but on steroids, is how I've heard that compared. Cataclysm In a Woods. All right, so did we get everything cleared here? Hey, Wizard Mania, my best run ever I did was a heroin addict start. So the first day I hoarded food and water and then hid an upper floor of an apartment building. Eventually I got skates and a naginata. That's awesome, bro. Hell yeah. See, that's what's great about Cataclysm too. Those runs that you get like awesome items, or like we did a really cool martial art, you remember them, you know? I still remember my first couple of runs. My first one for sure, playing as the Olympic level fencer. Oh yeah. But thanks for coming by the stream, Wizard. It's great to talk to you. Wait. What's Patrick talking about? I get you. Maybe it's the history of it. I like to think about how my ancestors survived. I do too. I very much like to think about pre-humans, prehistorical humans a lot. Project Zomboid with only mouse, with no mouse, only keyboard. That would be good. All right, let's put this away. Oh shit, I'm freezing cold. Are you kidding me right now? Because we don't have a towel, and I'm freaking... All right, so we got to be careful. I do want to start a fire, but we could go sit in the car and just turn the heater on and cuddle with our little button. Where did I park the car? Okay, it's down the road. I think we're going to set this bush on fire, though. Okay. Naginata is the most amazing in real life weapon. It's OP. I can believe that. Cogmind comes to mind for those with mouse control. It really helps you get into the game. That's a good one, Vive. I do like Cogmind. I've played it a bit. I own it. Played a little bit. Caves of Cut is great. Yeah. All right. So let's just chill for a second. We need to warm up here by the fire. So I'm just going to practice a little bit of unarmed. Okay, we're better. All right, let's get back over here. I need to get a towel so I can dry myself off. And, I mean, better clothing, but it's really just the stupid rain that's making her so cold. All right, bash the door. Oh, I should warn you, we might get that stupid alarm again, people. Be ready. Be ready. This door in here is the one that will probably do it. Yeah, be ready. I told you. I was going to mute it, but then in my head I was like, no, these people they're adults. They can handle a little bit of noise. They can handle it. Oh, Ramina, you got to go. Mechanic is here. All right, buddy. Thank you so much for dropping in and saying hello. I look forward to seeing your content in the future too, buddy. Let's see. Beep, beep. Yeah, it's a great weapon in game too. I found it in a museum along with some samurai armor. Skates made me feel like enemies were in slow motion. That's awesome. Yeah, museums are one that I've been recommended. If I see a museum like in a city or something, they've always said to check those out. All right, we keep freezing, bro. This is getting super annoying. What? We're going back to the damn car for a minute. All right, let's put our bag on. We've cleared the mine shaft, but I'm going to close her up. We're going to start her up. We're going to turn on the heater. And let's go ahead and release the controls. Let's play with our kitty cat. Oh, I hope I don't accidentally choose the option below play. Cull the cat? No. We want to play with the cat. Yeah, I know. Ignore it. There we go. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, bro. It's $10. I just noticed that. Oh my gosh, thank you. Keep helping make CDDA relevant. You know I will, buddy. I really appreciate that. You made my day. Thank you, thank you. Writing your ears for sweet bliss. Let's see. The alarm sound reminded me of the theme for Loki Marvel show. I never watched that. I was familiar with that, but I never watched it. Caves of Cut is a nice. Got all the Steam achievements. Damn, bro, that's an accomplishment. Tachyon. That's a good one. Tachyon, I can tell you're one of those like completionist types, aren't you? You enjoy just going full all out on a game and getting all the achievements. I like it. You got to respect that. Butcher the Cat, never. Look at its sweet little green eyes. You can tell that whoever made this sprite right here, they put time and effort into it. That's why I love this tile set too. All right, so you like it? I rewatched it a month ago. Very nice, very nice. Might have to check it out. My best run was starting as a weeb and slowly becoming a storm shaper cyber samurai. Lived in a weirdly generated metro tunnel that touched a lake. Looked like an underground sea. That's awesome. That's kind of what we're heading towards too. We've got some storm shaper spells. I forgot too. I need to use these every night before bed. We need to use our mana. All right, let's see. Wizard says Loki shows one of the best things about the Marvel shows. That's cool to hear. Let's actually read a little bit. Yeah, we'll read about our shocking lash for an hour. Now, we are draining some of our diesel in the car doing this, but at the same time, we're pretty cold. So, you know what? I'm going to stop, though. Let's drop everything. I'm still pissed at myself for not having a towel. I can't believe I would do that. All right, let's stop. Let's go ahead and kill the engine, climb out through the hole. We're going to start another fire here. I actually want to get warm. Okay, there we are. We're comfortable now. A little bit better. I think we can safely move the vehicle closer, too. Hey, Encoded. How's it going, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for dropping by the stream, buddy. Thanks, everybody, for coming by today. You hate speedrun achievements personally? Gotcha. The alarm sound kind of reminds me of Forget It by Breaking Benjamin. That's not dumb. You love crunching out all achievements, but there are some kinds I won't subject myself to, like Hollow Knight, Silk Song, Permadeath. The only game that I've ever fully 100%ed was Terraria, I think. And then they went and added like more achievements, so now I technically don't have 100% anymore. But I've never been the type to stress too much about that. Top 3 sounds of Canada: the zipper on a tent, 100%. Alarm sound, banging of a fence. There you go, Hanny Hanny. I love it. We're rating the sounds. Get some solar panels for the car. You know, we have some solar panels. I have one. No, there's a couple. They're laying around, though, because my car doesn't have the capacity to carry them. But we've actually found an armored personnel carrier, so it's a military vehicle located just north of Sterling here. That's currently where our solar panels are out, because we're looking for a drill. If I can get a drill, then we can get this armored personnel carrier up and running, and we're going to switch cars. We're going to change out vehicles altogether. But so the solar panels, we've already checked those off. Right now, the only tool I don't have is that stupid drill. And that includes welding, too. We've got all the welding we need. Another thing I need is some cargo pods, but that's just more for storing stuff, obviously. You love the sound of zippers in real life. I wish I had a zipper I could give you. The tents in this game. Rods makes that joke because I've commented on it before. Or Hanny makes that joke because I've commented on it before. But they are so realistic. Are there any mods? Yeah, let me show you the world mods we've got, my friend. So I've got Magicalism, Mind Over Matter, No Hope, Bombastic Perks, Mythical Martial Arts, Tameable Wildlife, and the Extra Mutated Scenarios. And in fact, we are playing with one of those mutant scenarios. So we are starting as a volunteer mutant. We do have the feline gland, so we should be getting some feline, mutation. So far, we've only had one mutation, and it was the weak stomach. But it's still early. We're only on day 9 right now of the playthrough. But yep. CDDA is a mod by default. Yeah, we're having fun with this run. This is actually my first real mutant. I've been playing this game for like a year and a half, and I've never played a mutant. So I was like, it's time. And the character is actually what am I doing here? The character is Mini Mongoose, and she's named after our very own Mini Mongoose there in chat with you guys. Say hello, Mini Mongoose. Taco Sunday, what's going on, buddy? Was wondering how you get mutation so early. Yeah, we started the character with it. So if we look again here, we had the gland, which is actually something that's brought into the game because of that mutant scenario mod that I just showed you. And then I also added genetically unstable, which should cause us to develop more and more mutations too. But we also have robust genetics. So this kind of makes it, we don't get as many defective mutations with this one. Although we did get weak stomach, which is not the worst, of all the different negative mutations. Weak stomach is like one of the ones I would probably choose if I had to choose. What's up? Well, yep, is my verbal pattern, Ryan does. Roadrunner is not default. What's Roadrunner? Wait, one of my traits evolved? Roadrunner. Oh, holy shit. Your legs are extremely limber. It happened. I was wrong. I take it all back. We've got our second mutation. I didn't even know this could happen. So I picked fleet-footed. The traits, the positive traits I started with were indefatigable and fleet-footed. But that has now mutated into Roadrunner. Meep. Long, slender, extremely limber legs. Well, listen, she might be ugly in the face, but all of a sudden she just got an upgrade to those long legs of hers. Woo, all right, not bad. So 30% faster on flat surfaces. Wait, why are we so? Oh, we're tired and on painkillers and cold, so she's not at full speed right now. But stubble too. Hey, don't mention the stubble, Rod. That's her whiskers. Those are pre-whiskers, is what they call those. Oh my God, we can run from almost anything now. I know that is really fast. That's an amazing mutation, but we're still struggling with this temperature right now, so let's light this tree on fire. Let me think for a second. I wish there was somewhere indoors I could set a fire and just get warm, but I'm also worried about this tree falling on me, because I know it will. We'll start this on fire. All right, let's see here. What are we doing? Let's pass a little bit of time. Okay, a little bit better. Boy, this is really cramping my style, this cold. Let me see if I've got some clothing to put on. I've got a scarf. I've got a combat shirt with 78 nails in it. Let me put that on. I mean, everything else is bags and holsters. I don't know why it's so damn cold. We're in the spring. It's just early spring and raining, so. All right, couple things. We're still not done with this place. I should have been finished with this place 20 minutes ago, but I'm goofing around here. All right, let's get these rooms opened, and we're going to do some more quick looting, people. Another loot zone. Might develop claws. Yeah, at some point, I think that crafting might become nearly impossible for us, just depending on how much we mutate. And I have a feeling we're going to mutate a lot, All right, so everything's open. Yep, let's add our zones now. We're going to do an unsorted zone over the entire mining place. Just like that. And now I'm going to add a second zone for custom, but I'm not going to define it. So that means we'll put everything. into that custom zone, and we'll save it. Now, another thing I like to do... Wait, where was that plank at? I need a plank here. Alright, we're going to break open this fence. Alright. Now, we will go ahead and sort out. Let's do this. We're really hoping for a drill. That's kind of the whole point of what we're doing out here. If we had a drill right now, we would be on the way to the forge, essentially, once we get our military vehicle up and running. But everything depends on a stupid drill. I've got metal sawing. I've got welding. All the other tools. Hey, Ramia, you came back. Have you seen the progressive mutation trait? No, in the last generation, I haven't. Yeah, one of the big differences in last generation is the mutations, right? If I'm not mistaken. Wasn't that partially like one of Wormgirl's motivations for making that? Because she didn't like the way that the mutations had been changed in this version. I think that was one of the reasons. So that could be fun. I'm going to have to give the last generation a try again in the future. I've played it a couple of times, but of course I came back to this one. Okay. Did it get everything? I feel like we didn't get everything. Okay, maybe we did. Let's check in this kitchen. There's still a couple things in here. Yeah, didn't get everything. What are you doing, lazy bones? Alright, we're good. We're good. The mini forks of Cataclysm, that's right. That's what's great about this game. There's mods, there's different forks. Oh, yeah. Alright, so real quick. Nope. Let's go ahead and look up the word drill. Nope. Damn it. No drills here, but there could still be some good stuff. Let's see. Eventually, we'll probably, once I do get a bigger capacity on my vehicle, in other words, I'm able to install some of these cargo pods that I keep belly aching about, I think we'll come back and pick up a lot of this stuff that I can't really grab right now. But most of it's not really necessary. Okay, so that was that pile. Let me just look through this one real quick. I think the next place we're going to go to is the sewage treatment plant. I'm betting that we might find a drill there. There's actually a decent amount of food here. All right, let's grab that. And let me check something, because I think I want to grab some more fuel. Let's see. Makes you mutate down a threshold over time. Of course, there is also storm mutations and bombastic perks. Now, that's interesting. Does anyone know how to create a tile set for Cataclysm? Because I can't seem to figure out how to put the tiles I made into the game, figuring out the whole sprite, how it works. That's a good question, Encoded. I'm not sure. I don't personally know. But maybe a couple options would be if you got access to ChatGPT or Grok, and I don't often encourage AI or, large language model usage, but they might be able to actually help with that. Or just a general Google search might also get you there, although you might have already tried that, I don't know. But I'm sorry, I don't have that info personally. Let's see. Okay, so spilled some diesel into a container. There we go. So we are getting a decent amount of diesel, decent diesel here. No, come with me. Mechanic said I'm here 20 minutes later. Maybe he lost his drill. Oh, tell him to get over here and help me. Okay, well, it did stop raining at least. Yeah, those mechanics, they work on their own bloody time, don't they? All right, we got some more diesel. The kitty cat is still alive and safe. I think we can gray this out, and we'll just put a mark and save fuel. All right, good. I also should delete that one. So yeah, I'm thinking this right here might be worth checking out. The sewage treatment plant. Also, whatever this is probably another mine shaft, but it might be a sewage treatment plant. Those plants often have technician zombies, and those guys will carry tools on them a lot of the time. Let me see what we got in this parking lot. All right, let's use some auto travel and let's go. I'm going to turn on that. Let's go, people. I tried GPT, but it didn't know anything. Oh, really? About Cataclysm, besides the fact that there's zombies. God damn them. See, that's why AIs are worthless, man. This is the best video game on the internet. It doesn't know anything about it. Stupid GPT. We need to give it a better programming. Subway station, second floor might have tools. Oh, we do. Yes, not the Dermatic. There was a subway station over here. I was kind of making my way towards that at one point, but then I died, and we did a little save scumming, so I decided not to go back there. At least for now. We'll check it out, though, if we need to. We might not find a drill at our current destination, so we might have to come back. Plus, that is actually right where our vehicle is. So that armored military vehicle is right by that town. All right, let's see. Let's get up here. Have I checked the playstyle perks? Storm perks to mutate are very cool. I haven't, actually. I mean, I've looked at... Oh, I just hit a rock. I've looked at the... Let's stop for a second. I've looked at some for the magic, but never for... Wait, what is it? I've forgotten what I have it set to. There it is. No. There it is. Okay, open the perk menu. Here we go. This is what I was trying to find. Yeah, I've looked at the perks for magic, but you're saying the playstyle perks. And then there's some in here for mutations. Blood of the Forge. What's that? Oh, weird. Your blood can make anything coated with it sturdier, but unable to be repaired. Huh. Interesting. So there's one called Mutant Storm or something? Storm perks. There's so much to this particular mod, too. Oh, is this it? Storm Rot. Wait a second. What is this? Exposure to portal storms and related phenomenon causes your body to change along predictable lines. When out in a portal storm without any protection, you periodically have a chance to mutate. Oh, I didn't even know this was in this. Wow, that's amazing. So I could have been mutating my characters the whole time with this mod. I just didn't even realize it. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. I'm going to have to keep that in mind for future runs. I mean, obviously, we've got the ability to mutate now without the portal storms, but that's cool. I might do a full psychic playthrough at some point in the future without magicalism, just mind over matter. Because you can get psychic abilities from being in portal storms as well. If you're not familiar with the mind over matter mod, so that would be cool to be able to mutate and get psychic powers potentially. It would be all about portal storms, and of course, you can also get awesome artifacts from those portal storms as well. All right, so we're pulling up to this water treatment plant, but we've got a feral on us. And I don't like that. So here's what we're going to do. Uh-oh. Where am I? Ooh, I'm right on the edge of the city. Let's pull away from the city. Actually, I don't want to be that close. We're in some dangerous territory here, people. We got ferals on one side and a giant city on the other. All right, let's park the car here. Stop. Hold on, let me check myself. All right, I need to drop this glow stick. I'm literally walking around lit up. Okay, I've got some food and crap on me. Let me just drop it. Okay, we're better. We're better. Now, if I'm dealing with a feral, I don't have any kind of tear gas, so we're going to have to shoot it. But I'm a little nervous about firing this gun this close to the city like this. Let's see. If you're going to do a psychic, remember to check your offices. Actually, you can do a filter search maybe. Wait, what do you mean? Are you talking about the crystal structures? Offices. Which office? What are you talking about? I know that you can find psychic crystals at these crystal clusters here, which we have found a couple of, but so far they've all been too dangerous for us to actually explore, whatever. Okay, okay. Where's that feral? There's a skunk. Okay, there's the feral. Wait. Yeah, the feral's up there. The skunk is down there. Alright, let's draw this feral to us. Okay, he's already on me. Alright, let's fire at him. Okay, he's almost dead. Let's just draw him down here. He'll probably die. Bleed out. Yeah, he's bleeding real bad. Alright, he's dead. Alright, so let's put away that and grab the spear. Wear it. Alright, hold on. Oh, you're talking about small one-tile buildings with mind over matter tag. Oh, and what are they called? Office? Oops. So if I just look up office, maybe it'll show it. I've never heard of these. Doctor's office. Office. Where is it? Maybe that's it. It's like right in the middle of the city, this one is, but... No, that says Dark Days Ahead. That one was tagged Dark Days Ahead. Huh. I have to check that out. Wait. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry I missed you there, Captain, about the bombastic perks changing the settings. Yeah, that comes up when you first start. I don't know if you can change it after the fact. Open that. I think you have to do it when the world starts, when you first load in with your character. I don't see a way to change the default, but you can even change like how much experience it takes before you get your perks and stuff. All right, let's see. I swear to God, every cell phone I come across is locked. I don't think I've found a single unlocked cell phone in this run yet. It was on startup. Yeah. Isn't that what I said? Yeah, it was when you start up the world. And not like when you load in with the previously existing character. I think it's when you first start the world for the very first time. You know, when you play with No Hope, you know how it pops up asking you what level of difficulty? Bombastic Perks pops up right after that. Okay. This game made extra sense during the COVID pandemic. That's true. All right, let's see. Let's find these technicians. The whole reason we're here. They can pull my spear out of my hands too if I'm not careful. Oh, he just did it. He just grabbed my damn spear. Jerk. Whoa. Oh, I hate the zombies. I hate them. Oh, yeah, that's right. Slide in right over here. How nice of you. So convenient. You could have just come right around, but you decided to play it nice. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's quit making fun of the poor brain-dead zombies. And let's loot. Come on, give me a goddamn drill. Industrial ID card. No drills there. Come on, drill, drill, drill. Look at that. Hammer, adjustable wrench, metal file set. No drills, though, people. Well, it's not totally hopeless. They just want hugs. They can hug the tip of my spear all they want. All right. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. This place is not going to have any drills. Oh, but it does have some stuff we want for trading. Very nice. Let's go inside. Sometimes there's clothing here. What do we got? Steel-toed sneakers, poor fit though. Everything's a poor fit. Attachable earmuffs, I want those. All right. Anything in the fridge? Some cheese. That's probably it. Might be a book in the back here, but I doubt it. What are we looking at? Garbage. Damn you. No drills. And there's no cars here either. Darn it. Oh, really? How do I upgrade it? I tried to activate it, didn't activate. It says repair, has filing and grind. I actually have one of these on me, I think, already. I thought I was carrying around one of these metal file sets, but I think I'm going to favorite it. We'll keep that with us. All right. Gosh darn it. Button. We didn't find what we wanted, but we survived. So I left the trunk open. Poor Button. Anything could have just swooped in here and stolen Button from us. No worries, no worries. All right, let's see here. Yep, turn on safe mode. Pull away. Let me go ahead and just gray this out so we know that we've already searched it. Okay. So, well, without finding a drill, let's come over to this hunting lodge. I can't remember if we've checked this one or not, but there's not going to be a drill here. What there is going to be, though, is a whole crap ton of books, which I will always stop for. Yeah, hunting lodges, believe it or not, one of my go-to spots for finding books. I guess people who go on hunts get bored. Gets boring. You're going to have to read. All right. Well, yeah, we were here at this location once already, but I don't think we broke in. So hold on. Stop. Okay. Skeletal zombie coming at me. Bring it on. Bastard. Get away from my kitty. Oh, shit. Skeletal wolf? This just became a much less fun operation here. You know what? I think we got this, though. We got this. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put away the spear, and we're going to climb the roof. We're going to grab the spear again, and we're going to create them. It's not easy to kill these skeletal enemies with a spear. It's not really an ideal weapon for killing skeletons, but that's all right. Oh, my spear's broken too. Damn. Okay, so we're fine. They did tear out the gutter that I just climbed up, but there's a window right here, so we're good to go. What's this? Oh. All right. Let me look up here real quick. Yeah, we were definitely at this spot. Okay. Do we have anything interesting? Duffel bags. I've got so many duffel bags. Look at all these clothes. All right, let's move. What does one do once they finish their main goal in Cataclysm? That's a tough question, really. There's a lot of options, but Lab coat. Yeah, this is one of the first places we stopped after starting this run, actually. One of the things I always like to do is go to the Forge of Wonders and just set up a base near there and start to accumulate as much loot as I can and sell it to the Forge people because they have some incredible books that you can learn to make like legendary weapons and stuff from. And they sell weapons themselves. They also sell some crazy magical items, but they can cost like an obscene amount of money. So that's definitely like one of the long term goals for me typically when I play is to now, if you're not playing with Magicalism, that'll be a problem, but all right, so we broke in through the window. And we'll take that long rope. Let's go ahead and drink that water. You can switch and play as one of your NPCs. That's a good point, too. Spear is basically a missile you don't launch. Yep, skeleton's notoriously hard to hit with it. So true, so true. All right, let's see. I will grab the instant coffee mix because that's going to trade for a decent amount. We'll grab the salt. I would be ecstatic if there was a drill in this room, but I just don't think there's going to be. Still worth coming in here, though. Oh, yeah. Lots of good stuff here. Oh, boy. Food for days. Well, food for a day or so. Okay, very nice. Take those jars, too, for more Molotovs. There we go. So this place has officially been looted now. Let's go ahead and gray it out. Whoops. There we go. So I know I've looted it. Oh, we're getting real full on stuff here too, people. Grab that. So here's what we're gonna do. I also need a new spear because mine is broken. So I'm gonna drop the basic pipe spear. We might be able to repair it or break it down for parts, but I do have a stone spear here, which I'm gonna wield, and I'm gonna favor it, and then I'm gonna reassign it. So the stone spear is actually not a bad weapon, believe it or not. If we look at the stats, it's 8 to bash, 20 to pierce, and +1 to hit. I mean, as far as the starting spears go, before we get like blacksmithing, it's decent. It's decent. But it's not a magical weapon by any means. All right, we still got 72% fuel. We're living large here, people. We're doing good. Yep. It's about making your own goals and deciding how you want to digest the insane depth. That's true. Yeah, I know some people who always want to like focus on making like an NPC village, and kind of automate everything so their NPCs just do all the work with zones and stuff like that. That's definitely a viable long-term strategy. And of course that requires you to go out and find the NPCs too, obviously, which can be a challenge in and of itself. One of the great ways to get NPCs to join you is to liberate them from Me-Go towers too, by the way. If you can successfully assault a Me-Go tower, you're going to be in a real good shape because you can recruit like 6 people out of those. You like to make your own X-Men? I like that. I like that. So your first goal is surviving the first day, and then the next one day at a time. That's right. Man, oh man, we're actually running out of spots to loot. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to return to Sterling now. And I know that we died here recently, so that's not the greatest, but we do need to return eventually. And we've kind of exhausted all the hopeful spots. Let me look at Greenbush. What does Greenbush have? Botanical garden, a bank, fitness gym. Yeah, that's not much better. Yeah, I think we're going to go check the subway station, Daniel. I think that's what we're going to do. It's on the edge of town, so we'll have to do a little bit of zombie clearing, but we're not in terrible shape. Let's get over here. You know what, though, we need to do is clear this Bastion fort. That's actually one of the reasons that I was struggling over here, was because the zombies kept coming out of this fort and attacking us while we were at our campsite. Okay, so here's the vehicle that we're hoping to get. Here's my batteries and my lonely little single solar panel. Alright, so stop, boom. Quick save it real fast. Clearing Necropolis. If you know, you know. I'm pretty sure it was removed. Yeah, I don't know the Necropolis. Okay. Party bus, I know. Look at this thing. The only thing better than this as a vehicle would be if it was a military cargo truck. Yeah, the military cargo would have, instead of seats, it would have those cargo vessels or spaces, which means we could hold just like an obscene amount of loot. But this will have to do in a pinch, and we will be able to eventually change all those seats out for some sort of cargo apparatus, so I'm not too worried. All right, either way, we've got a zombie coming in. Like I said, they're all over this stupid place, thanks to this fort over here. These are all already pretty injured, though, so let's take these down. Yeah, they're very badly hurt. All right, squish them, squish them. What are we looking at here? Let's ask, do you have a drill? No, they've got flintlock rifles. What's the trade-in on these? Yeah, you know what? That might be worth trading. I think I'm going to drag those over to the car. Let's see. Time to head to work. All right, Bryden. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Yep, you have a good day as well, my friend. Thank you so much for dropping in. The rings... Oh, okay, you guys are talking about the enchant. Let's see... Okay, we got another one of these boys. He's injured. All I want to do is kill Triffids, but I can't find any new Triffids that are more unique. You wish more Triffids had more variety? That's funny. Why do you like killing Triffids so much? Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Why are there so many? All right, let's put the spear... No, don't drop it. All right, let's wield our beautiful Molotov. Toss it right in your face, sir. Oh, he's got his hair on fire. Sorry, guys. Take care of that fortress. Well, we don't get the loot and we don't get the experience from it, but to be honest, I don't give a crap. Oh my god, there's so many of them. What? Why are there so many zombies? I didn't realize there was this many. Hold on, this requires another Molotov. Here, people. Oh, I don't know if I can toss this in time. It's actually going to be kind of perfect. If I can land this right in the center here. Oh, look at that. Ooh, look at that beautifulness. Yeah, let's grab another Molotov. Notice I've got 2 grenades in my pocket, too. Saving those for a special occasion. Come on through. Come on through. I feel like I should throw another one, maybe. I know, the Molotovs are glorious. Should I throw another one? Kenny, what's up, buddy? You're awake. Oh, Kenny, did you get to take a nap, buddy? I'm so glad. Kenny, did you see my message on Discord, too? I felt bad earlier. I felt like I kind of snapped at you there when we were watching Andy. I didn't mean to. I was just... My meatloaf was in the oven burning. Speaking of burning, oh, we're toasting some zomboids, buddy. Okay. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's see. I think we need to toss another one. I think the bodies are piling up so much that they're going to be able to crawl their way over the fire. Boom. We needed that. This guy's trying to get out. Who do you think you are? You think you're special? Show you how special you are. I got the experience for that kill. Okay, you did indeed good. Thanks, Ken. I appreciate you, buddy. Look at this monstrosity. Just a massacre. Oh, I love it. Hold on. Now we need like a whistle or something to attract the rest of them. Should I pull out my gun? Start shooting? Oh, good. Look. The walls are catching fire too. It says it's made of rock. I wasn't sure if it would burn because it's a literal fortress. It looks like it might be catching. This whole thing's gonna burn down. I love it. You know, there's actually cannons on the tops of these with like cannonballs and stuff. I wonder if there's gunpowder. All right, well, let's squish these guys. I mean, I'm feeling better now about this area. That was a good little clearing session. Let's check on the kitty cat. All right, buttons is fine. Let's close the door. I should close the door. All right. Let me check something here. How we doing on bandages? Torso's not bandaged. Yeah, I need a bandage. Okay, average. Pull her to average. All right, alcohol wipes. Okay, what time is it? It's 1:30 in the p.m. Haha, finding out HD is a pyromaniac in real life, too. That's right, Aram. You know it, buddy. You're new to Bombastic. I assume you don't get XP for fire kills. No, we don't, unfortunately. It's a good question, but you do not. But it's still worth it, you know, just to clear that area. It's too close to my campsite. Plus, I did not realize there was going to be that many zombies there. All right, let's go into Sterling and see if we can find this stupid drill. Now, we've been to Sterling once already, and we released a... Sorry, I muted myself by accident there. We released a stone golem into the town when we were here last. Okay, yeah. And these little meat cocoons were giving me problems, too. Let's pull these guys back. You know what? Why go with something... Why shy away from Molotovs? But they work so well. They just work so well. And plus, they're easy to make. Bing. Get in that. That's right. You belong in there. Yeah. Oh, okay. We are going back. I know. I don't want to, but we're here. We're looking for the stupid drill. I'm going to kill these things. Kill the tiny meat cocoons. They do not hold meat. I'll tell you that. They hold something else, which is very gross. Speaking of burning meatloaf. Gotta love it. All right. These guys are both dead. Squish. All right, that guy's not dead. I'll go get quests from the PCs. Yeah, that's a good goal, buddy. For sure, for sure. You know, there's whole quest lines, which you probably are aware of, but yeah. You can do quest lines for those people, and they'll open up, like, new factions on the map, like Tacoma. Here is one of those factions. Where is it? Yeah, we have knowledge of one of the Tacomas. There it is. Yeah, this, if I've never done it, but I've been told that there are certain quests at the refugee center, I think it was, that will eventually allow like a faction to move into this location here. But I've never done it personally. Like I said, I've only been told about it. Hub 1, too, has a lot of quests. Yeah. All right, let's be careful here. Ooh, what's in the zipper bag? Oh, low-grade methamphetamines. Let's go. Actually, those don't trade for very much. I'm disappointed by the drugs in this game. They just don't trade for as much as I think they should. Need to smash a sink or two so you can craft yourself a sharpened spear. A sharpened pipe spear, yeah. I mean, we had one. It just broke a little while ago. But yeah, we'll work on a better spear for sure. Does the current stable have Magicalism and MOM? Yes. Yes, it does. I'm not playing on the stable currently. I'm playing on the pre-release stable. So it's basically the unstable version of it. But it will be the next stable branch. It's 0.I. So, oh shit. That swarming amalgamation just woke up. Alright, this is what killed me last time. So I'm going to be... Oh. There's not much better I can do. Can I burn these swarming amalgamations? Will they light themselves on fire? Let's find out. Please go into the fire. No. He's not going in there. He is hanging out right next to it, though. Which, if I was standing right next to that, it would hurt me. It would kill me. He's fine. Should I go into the fire, dummy? Oh, my torso. Oh, look, I got infected, too. Yeah, I got a nasty bite. Ooh. Let's quick save it right here. I mean, there's not much else to do except go toe-to-toe with this thing. I've got my baseball bat, which is my best possible no, they're no joke. This is what killed us earlier. Okay, we've done some damage to it, but not much. Tempted to whip out my rifle and try and shoot it, but that's not going to help me. I can't get in my vehicle because the vehicle has a hole in it. Bro, I'm not doing any damage to this thing, and it's going to take out my torso. I wish we had our friendly neighborhood stone golem with us right now. He would take care of this thing and no problem. Let me look at my inventory real quick. I'm about to pull out a grenade. I'm not even lying. I don't have any tricks up my sleeve, really, other than the firearm and the bat. Yeah, I should have gone straight for that meat cocoon. Stupid thing. Broke a little too early. It's a good economy. Drugs are plentiful and inexpensive. That's true. Drills are rare. It's the apocalypse. Nobody's making drills, and they're all making meth. That's true. So true. All right. I think our best bet, no joke, is to get in the freaking car and run this stupid thing over. Don't even think about it. Oh my God. It's in the damn car. Okay, well, it will get out because it's doing its little retreating thing. Come here. Oh, there's a zombie there too. Zombie breaker. What the hell's that? All right, let's line it up. Line it up. Line it up. And squish the hell out of it. Oh, see, that's what I was worried about. My car is not in good shape right here. It's not in good shape. And that thing is still alive. Did I even hurt it? Barely. Barely. Alright, I'm still bleeding. I still have a very bad zombie bite. But we've got to take this thing out. I mean, I am in the process of literally upgrading the vehicle to something better, so... It's not the end of the world if this thing takes some damage, you know? Okay, we killed the zombie. Oh, what? What killed me? Oh, maybe I just bled out. Well, we're going to alt F4 that. All right, hold on. We're not done. That was bullshit. That didn't happen. God damn that swarming amalgamations. The second time it killed me. Ugh, yeah, that was blood loss, wasn't it? Jesus. All right, we're reloading right now. Don't panic. Don't panic. We got a black screen, but I'm looking at the game right now. It's reloading. It'll be up here in a second. Ugh. It got back in. Yeah, if I bandaged it, it would have just, that would have given the little guy too much time. He would have got me. Okay. Well, I did save it right before that. We're not in great shape though. I'm still about to bleed out. But I think if we run straight to the vehicle. Where is the vehicle? Out of the way. Button. Alright, so put the bat away. Oh, did I lose the swarming amalgamation? Oh, I think I outran it. I think it's outside the reality bubble. Okay, so let's go ahead and put some gauze on our torso. Let's put some antiseptic on our torso. Okay, so we've stopped the bleeding. We're no longer infected. Quick save. Take 18. This is take 3. Okay, it's not take 18. It's only take 3. Let's start the vehicle up. I'm going to run this freaking thing down, people. So that was good. We were able to outrun it, shockingly. It's probably because of our awesome legs. It was because of our beautiful Roadrunner legs. That's how we outrun it. I forgot about that. All right. Where'd you go, you stinking amalgamation? I'm going to hit this thing going 28 miles an hour, people. And we got it. Only took 3 different lives. A good portion of my sanity, but we did it. I probably shouldn't park here, actually. Let's go back over. Yeah, now, where was that zombie at? Where was that dude at? Was he up here still? Goofing around? Yeah, the zombie breaker. What the hell is a zombie breaker? Never heard of that. You're not even real. You're just a figment of chat's imagination, little zomboid. Alright, well, I've torn my vehicle all to shit. The fart breaker has seen better days, people. It really has. But that's alright. Because fart breaker's big brother is right here, ready to be taken over. Alright, so yeah, let's go back up here. Come here, you. Grappler zombie? God damn it. Why? Wait. It's almost injured. Let's just casually take this out, right? Famous last words. Come here, zomboid. Oh, he grabbed me. You freaking, oh, what do you call those people? Codependent. That grappler zombie felt very codependent. God damn it! Oh my God! Look at my arms now. The damn thing bit both my arms. God damn it! All right, we are really struggling, but we're still alive, people. All right, let's alcohol wipes all up on the arms, please. Arms, arms, arms. It's not working. All right, use the stupid antiseptic. Okay. My God. Yeah, we're not doing great here. But, well, let's just see. We are in distressing pain. So you know what that means. Time for a codeine. Beautiful. I don't think we're in much shape to go diving into the subway right now. So I think we'll save that maybe for tomorrow. We're going to have to sleep and heal up a little bit. You know, there's no rush. Although I do want to get this drill and obviously get up north to the forge. I just feel like trying to go into the city now might be a death sentence. Sleep in the armored car. I mean, it's not totally secure. It's got this, I will, but it does have a door in the back, but it's got this hole. Although I can't get out of it on foot because, like, the fender right there. But things that fly, like that swarming amalgamation, could get in here, even though it's dead now. But if there's others, so it's not a bad idea, and it is safer than the car. So I will sleep in here, I think. But let's close that up. All right, so maybe we can do a couple of things on this vehicle. These external tanks are pretty bad, so they're just coming off. All right. Were we able to take the controls out? Yeah. Turret. Man, there's a turret on this too. There's a turret mount, I should say. I don't think there's a gun in it. Let's... If I took that off, we could probably fix the hole. I won't be able to repair it with military-grade stuff, but I could probably take a panel off of this vehicle. Take the quarter panel off right there. Let's install the quarter panel. Is it going to let me? I probably need to get my... What's it called out? Yeah, I need to get my... Oh, no, it says I need a tool with drilling. Damn it. Never mind. It says I needed a tool with drilling as well. Shoot. Well, we still need the welding, too. Let's look at this map real quick. Maybe I failed to find a spot with a drill. Oh, you know what I just noticed? There's a magic cabin right here. That won't have a drill, though. I'm almost tempted to go back to the refugee center and see if I missed one. Maybe they were selling a drill and I missed it. You know what? We're going back. We're super close. Because I swear to God, if they have a drill there, that's going to make our life so much easier. We got plenty of gas. We just got to get there in one piece. And honestly, it's probably safer driving right now than it is just sitting. Come down this way, buddy. Got me going 40 miles an hour. All right. Here we go. Ignore it. I like this way of fast traveling. I used to hate it and never understood it, but I like it now. The way it fast travels on the map itself. It's actually pretty good for going long distances really quickly. You know, your eyes don't have to readjust to the screen constantly. All right. There's some places where you don't want it, but okay, here we go. Here we go. So this is kind of the tough part here. Also, I noticed something about this car when we were looking at it just a moment ago. One of the wheel hub assemblies is almost broken. So we might end up driving on 3 wheels with this car sooner rather than later. All right, here we go. Yeah, we got to kind of partially drive through the town to get to the refugees. We've done this once already, but it's always a treacherous run. Okay, just hit a zombie. That's what I'm trying to avoid. This car is not in great shape. All right, we made it. We made it. No worries, no worries. Actually tempted. Do you think that irradiation center would possibly have a drill? This thing. Somebody mentioned yesterday that it's going to have a bunch of solar panels on the roof. I bet you it's got some tools in it too. But well, let's just go to the refugees. Like I said, maybe these guys have everything we need. And I've definitely got more stuff to trade them too. So even if they, oh shit, even if they don't, I can still buy a few more things. All right, get back in the back seat, kitty. All right, let's see what we got here, people. Boom, boom. Kind of want to keep that rifle. Look at all the fuel I've got, man. I've got jerry cans filled with gas and diesel. We're doing good, man. If we can get this stupid drill, oh, all our problems will be behind us, people. All right, that doesn't have what I want. There we go. This is what I'm looking for. These sappy scrolls right here, rewritten scrolls. These things sell for a decent amount. All right, anything else? I'll probably get rid of these books that are in yellow. Oh, and cigarettes. Those get sold too. Okay, that's probably enough for a drill, if they have it. All right, Smokes, what do you got? Let's look. No, no drill. No drill, no drill. I should have known. But I think I will still trade. Yeah, we'll still trade all that stuff away that I just pulled out. And let me grab some 9mm shells just because it's always good to have some of those. Let's see. What else? What else? I can't believe she doesn't have a drill. All right, I think the only other thing I'm interested in then is like the welding wire and crap like that. Did I pass it? Yeah, I did. All right, so we'll just grab 2,000. How about 2,000 there? And we'll grab this solder. Give me this thread. Give me about 500 those. And I'll take the felt sheets, the cotton sheets. Actually, I don't need that many cotton sheets. All right, we'll just take some more of the welding wire. I'll just do like another 400. No, not quite. 200. No, 100. Better. All right, good trade, good trade. Did we get it all? Awesome. Yeah, not bad, not bad. So we didn't get the drill, but we got more welding stuff, which will come in handy, trust me. Once I get my hands on those cargo spaces that I've been talking about, yeah, we're going to need a lot of that welding material because those things take quite a bit to attach, but they're worth it. All right, let's see. You guys are having fun too. Cataclysm's the best game. The best. All right, all right. You know what? Let's just go take a look at this irradiated facility. For one thing, there's a nice big chain link fence all around it, or around like the front of it, which means if there's some zombies in there, we can pull them out pretty easily. And I feel like there might be some tools or something here. So the radiation plant is for like preserving food long term. They literally like irradiate it. I don't know how it works, but yeah, we got a big fence here. Let's stop. Turn off safe mode. Close the door. Wield our spear. How's encumbrance? It's not bad, but it's not terrible. All right. Oh, it turned right through the truck. Hey, come here. Quit destroying stuff. I might have wanted something from that truck. All right, well, this guy's going to be a pain. Let's check the dumpsters real quick. A cooking banana? What the hell does that mean? A much less sweet and more starchy relative. Oh, it's like a plantain then. Oh, yeah, that's what it says at the end. Also known as plantains. Okay, well, why don't you just call it a plantain? Nobody knows what the hell a cooking banana is. People know what plantains are. All right. No drills there. Has anyone ever attached a motorbike to a vehicle via bike racks? I dream of making a Batman tumbler. You know, Danny, I've thought about doing that, but never personally done it. I've seen those bike racks before. I've often thought, too, of like if I could set up like a cube van, if you could find a cube van, could I like store a motorcycle like inside of the cube van and then just like drive the van around and then jump on the bike whenever I wanted to do like short little scouting missions or something, you know? Everybody knows what plantain is. You have no idea. It's those, they look like big bananas, but you don't eat them raw. You cook them because they're not sweet or as sweet. Now, this is interesting. So, no drill, but there is some of these cargo pods, cargo spaces. Yeah, they're in really bad shape though. If I'm going to spend time getting these cargo spaces, I want them to be perfect. What's this? Okay, this is like the front office. Who's breaking glass? Heard some glass break. Oh, we got a zombie raven folk right there. I didn't even see you. Where'd you come from? Okay, well, that's not helping me. Getting real sick of these zombies hitting me. We're fine, we're fine. No, I'm not fine. Actually, look at my torso. It's almost dead. Oh my god, I'm about to die again. We really need to just chill out and relax with this torso the way it is. Oh my god. Yeah, I cannot get into any more serious combat. Not a single... Oh, look, there's an unlocked smartphone. Holy crap, that's the first one I've found. That's insane. Hey, Mr. Corpse, how's it going? Ever played Stalker Gamma? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I'm not familiar with that. Is that on Steam? I can check it out. Put it on my Steam wish list. Take a look at it. Let's see here. Yeah, I've had problems with the safe mode too. It doesn't detect hornets as like a threat until you're right up next to them and they get aggroed. It's super annoying. Alright, let's see. I do need a bionic torso. Alright, should be relatively safe inside this building to a degree, but there's also a need for these ID cards, which I have a very limited amount of. Well, there's a bunch of clothes here, though. Huh. Oh, Stalker Gamma's a free game? Interesting. Is it, excuse me, is it like a roguelike? Look at the jackboots. This is what they, like, German Nazis wore. Yeah, look. Totalitarian regimes due to their use by Nazi soldiers. Jackbooted thugs. Jeans are always good. You can make it a roguelike, really? How's that work? There's some rubber gloves on the ground. Actually, you know what? Do I want this clean suit? Excellent protection against ambient radiation. I think I do want that, but I want to find one that I can wear. What the hell? Wrapped radiation bats. That's a good find to chill out. Alright, we'll back away from that real quick. Let's activate this wrapped radiation badge, and we'll wear that. That gives us this right here, this little indicator. If this changes colors, then we know that we've gotten too close to some radiation. Open world, post-apocalyptic FPS survival in a sci-fi world. The portal storms and artifacts are a direct reference to Stalker. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I'll have to check that out then. Hold on. I'm sorry, I missed it. Did you guys say it was on Steam or not? Maybe I'll just put it in a browser window here. And I'll check it out after the stream. Stalker Gamma. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, I see it's free. Awesome. Yeah, I'll check that out. Thanks for the recommendation, guys. That's how I got turned on to Cataclysm, was through chatters and stuff, just recommending it, you know, while I was playing other stuff. So you got to join the Stalker Gamma Discord to get... Oh, really? Well, that's no problem. I do have Discord. The install process is 60 plus steps. Uh-oh. I have to check it out. You can get easily on GOG. Yeah, that was the first thing that popped up. All right, so let's go back in just for a moment. I'm really nervous about this torso. Okay, I do have another card. What does this do? I'm afraid that's going to shock me or something. Let me turn on a damn flashlight, too. Ooh. Oh, Prussian blue? Well, there's still some loot here that's worth getting. But, oh, hemostatic powder? That's a favorite right there. We could have used that a little while ago with those, all that bleeding, crackling sound. Ignore it. What's in this first aid? Yeah, that's nice. Real nice finding that medical stuff. Let's check the other side. Wait. I don't know. Vending machines. Oh, shit. Yeah, the vending machines don't have anything in them, but there's a welcoming crew there nonetheless. We'll close that little door there. Man, I think we should get out of here now, but I'm going to risk it. I know we shouldn't. I'm getting greedy again. I'm getting real greedy here, people. I am desperate for a drill, though. Oh, this is the freaking bathrooms. Okay, that's locked. Yeah, everything's locked. We're leaving. We're leaving. Maybe we can come back at some point. If I get like my computer skill up, we might be able to unlock it. Oh man, look at this. This is where I want to be. Look at all these crates. I think most of these crates actually have food in them though. Yeah, dang it. Well, it's an interesting building and we can come back to it, but yeah, I don't think it's going to have the drill that we need, sadly. But it's worth checking because we did get some of that medical stuff, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, not bad, not bad. All right, kitty, let's hit the road again. Let's see, boom. Mechanic will be here in 8 minutes. Who wants to guess within another hour? Yeah, that's rough. That crackling sound, I think that was the part of the factory. Like, they use a lot of electromagnetic radiation in those places. I've been killed in one of these things before, but I don't know exactly. Look at this one. Look at this gun store right on the edge of town. You think we could come over here, park, and just like sneak in through the forest and just zoop, zip zap, grab whatever guns are in there? Problem with that is a lot of these gun stores are already like ravaged, you know? They're already like torn up and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's not a bad idea though. Let's see what else is over here. There's a bar. Now that library right there, that's worth trying to get to. If that library is intact, that could be a gold mine. But we're looking for a drill, people. This is a wizard's tower. No, that's a police station. Yeah, nothing really easy there. Rob it. I'm thinking about it, but I tell you, if it was like this crafting store, you know what? Let's head over to this crafting store. That could possibly have a drill. So let's park the car a good distance away. Stop driving. Hello, Mini Mongoose. I got to sleep. Oh, okay. Can't function. My brain disappeared like a half an hour ago. I understand, Minnie. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. Don't worry. I'll take good care of buttons, too, while you're gone. Wait. Craft a bow drill? So the drill. We require drill level 2. Yeah, so if we go to crafting and search for Q drill. So yeah, the only two things that the only thing I could make has drilling level 1. That's the makeshift one. Unfortunately, we need level 2 to install the controls on the vehicle. Yeah, that's what the current goal for the drilling is, so we can install controls on that military vehicle. Sadly, it's a good idea, but yeah, we don't have that knowledge. Your first character was a cop who lived in a wrecked RV and died, his limbs broken by fungus. Oh no. Alright, let's see what we can do. Do I have Molotovs? I've got one Molotov. Hold on, my flashlight is turned on. Let's just quick save it. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. Oh shit, there's a feral dwarf right there, bro. Ugh. Can't see me. He's slower than me, but man, I'm gonna get into this craft. This craft store. Look at this. I can see a soldering iron right there. There's also flasks, pipes and stuff. It's not a very big building, but there could easily be a drill in there. Try the subway station at night. That's not a bad idea. Why are there irradiated grapes and are they safe to eat? Yes. The irradiated just means it's been preserved. So it will last longer. But, well, I think we've got a few options. We can try this craft store. We can definitely return to the subway at night. There it is, right up here. Because this is where our camp is anyway, so we're coming back. Pump stations. No. I don't believe there was. We got a mansion over here. What was this? Okay, that's one we've already been to. Yeah, we're just very limited on our options for looting. You know what I'm thinking though? At some point, I might just start to head over this direction because we can get through here. If we come right through here, I can get on this main road because this is kind of the direction towards the forge. And I'm thinking we'll just start to drive towards the forge and try and find a drill on the way. Of course, we'll have to come back because if we want to get that military vehicle, we're going to have to return. So I don't know. But like I said, we've still got a few opportunities around here. That stone golem is still on the loose somewhere in the city. If we could find him, maybe we could have him help us, clear a few spots. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Also, did we go to the refugee? Yes, we did, Aaron. Yeah, unfortunately, they don't have them. Yeah, not this time. Maybe if they replenish their supplies in like a week or whatever. But yeah, we checked. They didn't. That was a good idea. That was my thought too, was see if we. So we've got everything but that drill. We've got our welding. Any dojos nearby? Not that I've seen, Daniel, but just so you know, we already have one of the mythical martial arts. We got super lucky in this run, and we found a diamond mine book. At least I think it was like day 2 of the run. Diamond mine is a technique which uses swords and spears, which is pretty perfect for me because I do love spears. So yeah, we've got this badass martial art already. I would be open to learning other martial arts, but they're going to have to be as good or better as Diamond Mine. And there's few, but yeah, this has been one of the best things we found in this run so far. But I think we're going to save our little excursion into the city for the next one. Let me pull away from this dwarf. Let's put ourselves by the car. Yeah, we've been going a little over 3.5 hours, so I think we'll call it quits for today, but don't worry. I am going to be streaming again next week. Remember, check my pinned comment. That's got my schedule, and I update that every week. I do have a Discord, but it is one of the benefits for my Patreons, actually. So it's not a public Discord. But if you want, you can support me on Patreon for as little as $2 a month, and you do get all the benefits. So all tiers on my Patreon unlock all the benefits, including the Discord server. But yeah, I highly encourage it because we do have a great community over there. But I really appreciate everybody coming by. Thank you all so much. Like I said, I'll be streaming some vintage story tomorrow. So I hope you guys will join me for that. Thank you once again, and you guys have a great day. I'll see you all on the next one.